Forever. Dog.
Hi, everybody. Before we get into this episode, we have a little bit of a question for you, and that is, what's standing between you and happiness?
Is it you? Are your own feelings a roadblock preventing you from achieving your goals? Have you thought about talking to someone but are uncertain or unsure of where to start?
Well, BetterHelp.com online counseling is there for you.
BetterHelp makes it easy to connect with licensed professional counselors, caring professionals specializing in the issues that you want to talk about.
Yeah, depression, stress and anxiety, trauma, grief, self-esteem, and other issues that are kind of, stuff we're all dealing with.
Yeah, so connect with your counselor in a safe and private environment and get help on your own time and at your own pace.
You can schedule secure video and phone sessions or text your therapist. It's all included worldwide, and you can start communicating in under 24 hours.
Best of all, it's a truly affordable option, and for Las Culturistas listeners, get 10% off your first month with discount code Ding Dong.
Yeah, that's discount code Ding Dong. BetterHelp.com/Ding Dong. The promo code again is Ding Dong, because if you've been wanting to talk, you got to get started today.
So go to BetterHelp.com/Ding Dong and simply fill out the questionnaire to help them assess your needs and get matched with a counselor you'll love and one that you can always change.
Look, man. Where? Oh, I see. Wow. Oh, my. Bowen, look over there. Wow, is that culture? Yes.
My goodness.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Las Culturistas. Ding dong, Las Culturistas calling.
You blew out the mic just now, you loud, stupid bitch.
I'm excited for this day.
I'm excited for this day too, but you came in
With an energy.
just white hot.
Like a snake.
Like a
white hot snake.
Like a white snake, the band, the hair metal band.
Exactly
the hair,
them.
Not hair metal, they were hair rock?
Hair rock.
Yeah.
It's a rule of culture number 9. Hair rock.
The full rule is white snake
was
hair rock.
And I think that reads, and the reason I came in with this in a certain type of way today is because I feel very proud of our guests, but also deep betrayal from our guest.
Okay.
Because now he's a prestige actress.
And that's a betrayal?
It's a betrayal, deep betrayal.
So
we were all supposed to be in basements together forever.
No, we
And
weren't.
our guest went on ahead and became a prestige actress.
The moment I saw our guest perform when I was young, when I was but a zygote, I thought he will ascend to prestige actress.
It's incredible when you see someone that you used to know become a prestige actress, and I feel that we might even have the title of Ep as prestige actress.
Absolutely.
Because you see them change.
I don't mean to mention this right off the top, but I saw them on set. I saw them from Video Village, and I was like, there's a fucking prestige actress. We'll talk about this.
And it's crazy. I don't know. I came in today with a certain type of white hot, white snake, hair rock energy. And I, of course, me, I'm at a 12 at all times. And what I found when I came in this room was you two prestige actresses sitting, talking quietly.
We had a lived-in conversation about therapy.
Oh.
That's what you were coming in on. You have to be able to accept the energy of a room before that existed, that was the reality before you came into it. It is not pure,
something I've been told many times to read the room.
Pure solipsism with you. Your reality is the only true reality. It's unacceptable, and you have to correct.
I'm pure solipsism.
Yes.
I'm going to put that in my Twitter bio.
Pure solipsism.
Pure solipsism.
I think that would be so fun.
Can you define solipsis?
Yeah, so it's like this it's not a philosophical view, but it's this view that what I'm experiencing is the only true thing, and everyone else is just a fabrication of the way that I see the world. Okay, it's like you literally don't think other people are real people.
Well, can I say something?
What?
That's not true. I think you are a real person. I think our guest is a real person.
Yes.
And I'm very proud of
Let's
him.
go through the credits.
Proud of her.
Proud of her. The credits are huge.
This prestige actress will appear in many prestige projects going forward.
He has already appeared in many prestige projects.
And there was, in fact, one of the prestige films of the year.
Truly.
Was Can You Ever Forgive Me? Starring Ms. Melissa McCarthy.
Starring Ms. Richard E. Grant.
And Ms. Richard E. Grant in a performance.
And Ms. Jane Curtin.
And Ms. Jane Curtin. Never forget Jane Curtin. It's actually
Jane.
rule of culture number 12.
Never forget Jane Curtin.
And I felt that Richard E. Grant should win the Oscar.
I think
Richard E. Grant.
We talked about this in the Natalie Walker episode that we recorded before the Globes.
I hadn't seen it at the time.
I was like, he has to win something. He's so good in it.
I think he should win the Academy Award.
Oh, that last scene in Julius. You know what I'm talking about? The look in his eye of just regret. I'm like, oh my God.
Culturistas, you have to go see that.
But our guest was phenomenal.
Phenomenal. The guest that we have today in the room, who will speak in moments, was so good in the movie.
So good in the movie.
And snooty.
And
very snooty performance.
Very snooty in Housing Works Bookshop.
Extremely snooty. And
Housing Works.
Sort of snooty where I said, I don't know about that character.
I loved that character.
You know what I mean?
I'm that character though.
I know you are.
I am
pure
that
solipsism.
Pure solipsism.
And so the more I think about it, the more our guest has even more credits that are coming up down the pipeline.
The other two,
which is a series that we are currently doing a featurette on, several weeks.
Full, what are these called? It's basically a little mini season. It's a micro season.
We are pushing the other two hard.
And because we love it so much.
Because we love it so dearly.
And we
so
have
deeply.
to mention that there's no, Viacom is not paying us to do this. We are just
they could if they wanted.
They could if they want. But we're just pursuing this because we love the show so much. We've seen all 10 episodes.
We've seen it
fantastic.
All. Love it. And don't forget that if you thought that it was just all about television comedy and dramatic film,
no, there is broad, high budget comedy.
Coming down the pipeline from our guest.
And
our film, isn't it romantic?
Our guest is truly, I think, the star of the film. I think our guest is the star of the film. Our guest at the table read.
Because you were in this film. You are in this film.
I am in this film. I play our guest.
I always gag when I remember this.
I play our guest's boyfriend at the end of the film.
Can't wait to hear about that.
At the table read, he was the fucking star. Priyanka Chopra was guffawing, just staring at him, just like, who is this person?
Priyanka couldn't believe what she was seeing, hearing, and experiencing.
Absolutely.
At the table read.
And fucking Liam, Miss Hemsworth.
Oh, I could talk about him.
Went in for a hug at the table read. Oh, but wait a minute.
I bet he smells like a fucking tree.
If she's listening, we love her so much.
I can't even describe how much I love.
The first time I met Betty Gilpin, Sunita Mani, past guest of the show, past culturista, past I Don't Think So Honey, introduced us, and I truly was like, I fully, Sudi says never be a fan, and I ascribe to that, but
she does say that.
I couldn't resist. I was like, you are incredible.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. And that was before season 2 of Glow. That was after season 1. And then season 2 of Glow, she has the full
Betty
Gilpin, hospital scene.
Open invitation to be on the show. I want Betty Gilpin on Las Coach.
The wheels might be in motion for that to happen.
Live for this. And that will be a moment where I will have to take a deep breath.
I will have to take a deep breath.
But let's just... And can I say... I've taken so many deep breaths. I have to take a deep breath when I remember that this person is in our life.
Is in our life, is in our friend, is in our little coterie,
legendary UCB comedian.
Someone who took a chance on me and Sam Taggart's crazy fucking show live on Broadway back in the day when we were just two fucking nothings.
And he was the Carrie Bradshaw of the show.
He's Carrie Bradshaw. He's done Carrie Bradshaw every time. He's nailed Carrie Bradshaw every time. For someone who hasn't ever seen a full episode of Sex and the City,
that's fucking insane.
Nailed Carrie Bradshaw. Isn't that crazy?
That's so stupid.
But he is Carrie Bradshaw. Please welcome our guest,
Brandon Scott Jones.
I think he's actually saying that wasn't recording.
It wasn't?
If we had to do it again, you stupid bitch. Wait, I fully panicked. I was like, oh, my heart. How dare you? And see, that's what it is. These prestige actresses who also have the tricks up their sleeve.
Oh my God.
Fuck you.
Okay.
What do you think you are, some sort of Catherine Hahn?
That's not a joke. To upset people? That's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
Comedy.
Okay, all right, fine. Sorry. Jesus fucking Christ.
Brandon,
all right?
welcome back.
Well, it's good to be back. And as I said off air, and you guys confirmed, and I am the first time repeat guest.
First time, two-time guest. And you're the first gay male guest on the show.
Absolutely.
Was I? Yeah,
exactly.
I know. Actually, now that I think
never
about
had
that,
one.
Never had one. I was like, I just realized that. I was like, oh my God. And you guys did it twice. And I'm glad just to be the representation for...
We needed diversity on the pod, and so we got you.
You did, finally.
Anytime we talk about tennis on this pod, you're invoked. Your name is invoked.
And this is a hot pod for 10.
Hot pod for 10. Honestly, this might be the year I get into 10.
Wait.
Do it. It's
does
great.
tennis happen in the movie?
In what movie?
Isn't it romantic?
I don't think so.
But you are exercising in the film.
I am, yeah.
Yes.
I'm exercising in the film. And that outfit that I'm in.
Yes.
It's like the most expensive. I couldn't believe how apparently it was like 2,000. It's like the Kim Kardashian, whatever she works out.
Like a designer workout clothes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That was my favorite part about doing that movie was wearing
the
all
clothes.
Oh my God. I got to wear. I mean, I'll never be in Dolce & Gabbana again, but like I was in it head to toe for most of that movie.
Did you get to keep anything?
I did. I did. I got to keep. They gave me one thing as when I left. They gave me. There's a scene where I'm riding on a motorbike with Rebel,
right?
And I have this leather
Rebel
Wilson, and I have this leather jacket, and this leather jacket is like it's a cropped leather jacket with like huge long fringe, and they gave it to me at the end of the movie because it was the first scene that I shot, which I thought was really nice, and I just loved wearing it, even though I can never wear it in public. Like,
where would you wear that?
Oh my, I thought about wearing it here, and I was like, this is the only safe space that I feel like that you could at least appreciate it.
Really could have.
It is really pretty. You guys would both. Here's the thing. It is a sisterhood of the traveling jacket. Like everybody who I've had it over, when they put it on, they look really great.
Oh my God! You guys have to go over and try it on.
Yeah, let's go right now.
Let's go right now.
It's the sisterhood of the jacket that only stays in BSJ's apartment.
Is there in the film? Is there in the film? And you've seen it, so you can kind of spoil this much.
Yeah.
Is there a fabulous montage of trying on clothes?
I have seen the film, and it was supposed to be, but I think that might have gotten lifted out. Now I don't know what version of the film that I saw,
right?
And what's gonna be.
It might be thrown back,
but
in.
it might. I don't think it will. But I got to do that montage.
Shut up.
I got to wear
So
all the
fun.
different. I got to wear all the different clothes.
Oh my God!
So
Yes.
fun.
It
Wait,
was
can
very
I tell you
fun.
what movie I saw which did not have a montage of trying on fabulous clothes, and they literally made you think we were gonna get that, and then they didn't.
What movie?
Second Act.
Oh, really?
Second Act, my favorite film of 2018.
Was it great?
It's the best film of the year.
Yeah, I believe.
We haven't unpacked this.
believe it.
You and Sudi went to go see Second Act. What?
Here's why I love it.
You're swimming in irony right now. It's the best film of 2018. Please tell us.
Here's why I think it's the best film of 2018. There's a scene where before Leah Remini nails a one-liner, she unbuttons the top button of her pants. Which I would like that to be in every film.
That's great.
That's like Marissa Tomei body work.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, undoes the top button of her pants and then lays into a joke. And I'm like,
wow, that's really good.
a subplot of the film, a major subplot of the film is that Milo Ventimiglia has a perfect ass. It's a major subplot of the film.
Is there like a twist?
No,
so it's just a flat arc.
it's-
There's no.
There's no growth. There's no
a major plot is how his ass is perfect.
Nice.
J-Lo laughs, cries,
Oh my God.
and serves looks.
Okay.
She's a star.
And what more could you ask from a woman?
And
I
what
know.
else? Shut up.
And then what?
And then what else? There's two insane broad comedic moments that have no sense to them that happen out of nowhere.
Just tell us.
All right,
what is
so
it?
there's one scene where she's leaving her. It is not a comedy like this. Like there's not like large like physical jokes. But at one point,
No one's, like, crashing into
she
a table.
quits her
No.
job at like a supermarket. She's like an assistant manager at a supermarket, and she quits. And she turns around the corner and trips over a fucking like chain, like you know how they put the chains up to like
I
Yes.
know the
like
chain.
Yes.
like a little like
A chain.
Like they put a chain up in between like the
aisles.
the aisles, and she flips over and falls on her face, and it comes out of nowhere. And then later on, when she gives this big presentation about this new like cream that she created. At the end, they release a bunch of doves into the air. The doves get released in the air, and they all get hit by a huge truck.
No.
And it comes out of nowhere, and no one
you
mentions
kidding
it
me?
again.
No one.
that Scary Movie 3 level. Regina Hall. Like, now who the fuck did that?
Now, who the fuck?
who the fuck did that?
It was like that, but it was like I said to Sudi when we saw it. I was like, we need one more like big stupid
roll
fucking
of
thing.
threes.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen.
Did you stay for after the credits? Maybe it was
Honestly,
there.
it probably was in the post credits.
It was in the post-credit scene.
Like when Samuel L. Jackson comes out with an eye patch, he's like, oh, "Come on, motherfucker!"
And
like
then Harry Shum Jr. is in it.
Harry Shum Jr.
Gets his
comes
own
in,
title card, gets its own
gets
credit.
a SAG nomination.
Gets a SAG nomination for appearing in the movie in the post credits.
That
I
is
believe that
wild.
Second Act was the amazing film of 2018, the standout film of the year, and Vanessa Hudgens.
Princess Switch? No.
No, Vanessa Hudgens is in
it's
Second
in it.
Act,
Is in it,
and there's a big
yeah.
twist with Vanessa Hudgens, which I will not reveal.
Really? She's Milo's ass.
She's Milo's ass.
That's the arc.
That's the arc.
Wow.
You didn't see Second Act?
No, I wanted to. Are you kidding? That's called a Wednesday.
But during this time of year, you see a lot of the
I do see a
serious
lot of
films.
the-
You love
I
to see
do.
all the Oscar films.
I do. Actually, Actually, the two that I haven't seen were the ones that won Best Picture this year at the Golden Globes.
I could give a fuck less about Green Book.
Mm-hmm.
We've already spent too much time talking about Bohemian Rhapsody on this.
We can't even discuss Bohemian Rhapsody. I refuse.
Yeah.
I mean,
but Green Book, I also don't care about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably see them. It's just like the act of like clicking that link is just my fingers haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh, all you need to do is just click a link.
Or I have the DVDs.
I have.
Yeah,
I think that they send the stream to the SAG.
You know what?
voters.
This might be my own. No, this might be my. I don't think so, honey.
Okay.
I'll wait. I'll wait for it.
You're gonna sit on that one.
I'm gonna sit on it.
Gonna sit on it.
What movies have you liked this year? And I know you're gonna say your own film.
But yes, I did. It's
really good.
I did like Can You Ever Forgive Me a lot, but I also loved The Favorite. That was amazing. It was unreal.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was great, and I liked. Here's a list of movies that I really enjoyed this year. Widows.
I fucking lived for Widows.
I thought that was
yeah.
It's a good one. I really loved Alex Strangelove on Netflix.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I loved To All the Boys I Loved Before.
Yeah,
These
sure.
are my prestige movies. No, but
Yes.
then like I guess also, have you seen Roma?
I haven't
have
yet.
to watch
Everyone
Roma
says you
still.
have to go to the theater.
Yeah, you should. I watched it at home, and I remember being like ending it, and then being like, "Huh, I wish I saw that in the theater." But it's really beautiful.
And what is it about that? Like, what people haven't really gotten specific about why you need to go to the theater.
Well, it's this really like intimate story. It feels very like an intimate story on like a big panoramic scale. But also, I could have just be regurgitating something I read in like a review.
On a big panoramic scale.
Big panoramic
That's something
scale.
I've heard you say many times.
Yes, exactly. A lot of my work I try to put on a panoramic scale, so people see not only its quality but also its effect on the world around me directly.
There has to be a panorama.
There has to be. It has to be 70 millimeter wide. That screen has to be big enough to hold this. You know what I'm saying?
300 DPI.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I want 15 million frames a second.
How many times have you seen your own film? Can You Ever Forgive Me?
I saw it. I've seen it twice. Once
Great.
with and then it was good. I liked it.
really good.
And thank
Really
you for
good.
finally referring to it as my film.
Yeah, it's your
because
film.
It is, and that's what I always understood.
And Melissa knows that.
She knew
Melissa
it like
knew.
from the day we met. Like when we were like, I showed up, we were in the trailer. She looked over at me. She gave me the eyes, like, "Don't fuck this up for me." And I looked back at her and I was like, "Don't fuck this up for me."
And
Absolutely.
she understood
And
that.
she understood
It's a
that.
standoff.
And then she gave me like a head nod.
Did
and
she
then picked me up and threw me out the train.
That's Melissa.
What was it like on set with Melissa McCarthy?
Well, I will never forget it. So it was a cold January morning.
Looked
It
cold.
looked
It
cold.
looked cold. It
really
did look cold.
Looks
It looked
very
really
cold.
cold. And that's something that a lot of times when you're watching a movie, and I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of
Go off,
movies,
Queen.
I'll tell you right now, are shot in Los Angeles.
Oh.
And it's warm there.
Oh,
This
yeah.
was not shot in Los Angeles. This
No.
was shot in New York City.
On
Where
location.
Where it
on
took
location.
place.
Where it took place. You can, and you
Absolutely.
know it takes place there because it was based on a book.
Oh, baby.
And that book wasn't fiction.
That book was written by Lee Israel.
Yes.
It is based on the book by Lydia Israel about her own situation.
Yes, correct. Yeah, It
I
is.
see.
It's a great. It's honestly like.
You read the book?
I did not. Though somebody pointed out, this is
Wow.
kind of you know what? This made me smile on Twitter. Somebody pointed out that my character that I do play in the movie,
Yes.
which is, I'm very grateful that you guys are loving it. But it's a compact little character arc, and I loved it.
It's an important role.
But it's an important role.
You could actually start a brand new movie with me running down that street.
I'll say
after
this,
I
with
the dog.
With
Yes.
You are I would say you're the seventh or eighth lead.
Not even seventh,
exactly.
fifth.
Here's the leads of the film. No,
Melissa,
Richard.
Richard, Jane, Brandon. That's it.
No,
That's the
Melissa,
order.
Richard, I'm sorry, Brandon, but you're not the fourth.
Okay.
You're not the fifth lead.
And then it's the actress who plays her love interest.
you have
Dolly Wells.
Dolly.
Miss Dolly Wells.
I'm sorry.
First of all, it's Melissa, Ms. Richard,
Jane.
Ms. Molly Wells, the guy who he picks up from the diner, honey.
Uh-huh.
Then
From 13 Reasons Why.
Ms. Books, Ms. Books, who ends up being like, "Ma'am, we have a problem."
Oh, that diner guy was cute.
Yes, he was.
You watch
So
13
cute.
Reasons Why?
I did not watch the
Then Ms. Jane Curtin.
you're actually doing this. Don't do this.
Then
Stop
and
it.
only then do we get to
Okay.
Brandon Scott Jones.
All right.
And every role is important.
And of course, my character's name was
Donovan. Donovan McGunn.
Donovan
McGunn.
Was
Donovan
this
McGunn.
based on a true character in Lee's
Somebody
life?
pointed. I guess somebody on Twitter photographed an actual passage from the book where she talks about meeting that guy at a bookstore and him being like a real rude ape to her. And I was like, I think that's what it was. So I chose not to do any historical work.
Sure. I mean,
I did sleep in a bookstore for prep.
I love that. You went to Housing Works just to check out.
He slept there to
Yeah.
get prep one
I
night.
slept there
They
to get
told him in the
prep.
morning they were handing out free prep.
and I
He's,
I'll sleep here.
I'll sleep in this book.
he's like, I want to be first. It's like when people go line up for video games. Like, I want to be first in line in the morning for prep.
I want to be first.
Travolta. Now, let me ask you this, because I am truly terrified for the day that I have to act over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
that's
like
hard.
I'm always fascinated by the timing. Is it someone like who between the two recorded first? Were you acting opposite Melissa's audio, or were you just acting into a void
I was
during the
I
phone
don't-
scene?
Yeah,
Do you know
no.
what I'm talking
Oh, you know what? That scene was so like where she's on the phone outside with Richard Grant.
Uh-huh.
That was the first thing I think that might have been the first thing that they shot in the whole movie.
Oh.
And when I'm on the phone talking to them, that's like a month and a half later. Like so I remember so they had already shot that, and I think they maybe went back and added that side of the phone conversation in.
Got it.
And so
Movie
yeah.
magic.
Yeah, and here's some fun little movie magic for you.
Yeah, I
Also
love
like
movie
that
magic.
that in the bookstore, that's
Uh-huh.
actually I think that was shot in Lee's apartment. They just dressed part of her apartment to
Oh.
look like that bookstore.
I love that.
Oh, that's fun.
I love
on the
hearing
when
that
I'm on the
about that
phone.
movie magic.
Yeah, I love that movie magic.
I
Yeah.
love that movie. magic.
I really do love that movie. I mean, like the movie is so great, and Marielle Heller is just like she's
yeah.
like. Have you ever seen her?
I've
other
watched her do interviews.
Yes.
I haven't seen any of her other work.
And,
She's
and so you cut
phenomenal.
Brandon off to say that.
Sorry.
So.
Diary of a Teenage Girl. No, it's just like she's just a really great, phenomenal filmmaker. I've seen her do interviews. Yes, I've seen her do interviews.
There's nothing you can tell me that I haven't heard from her interviews. Emily Heller too.
Oh my god, I
Comedian
love Emily Heller.
Heller.
So funny. Yeah. Oh my
my
gosh.
God.
Yeah. Very talented family. Those Hellers.
Those Hellers.
I was
Those
just telling
Hellers.
someone about
Raise
Emily
Hellers.
Heller's bit at the Emmys, her red carpet bit, the clutch with Getty Images.
Oh yeah.
She had a great clutch that said Getty Images on it.
Getty Images.
And
Oh, who did? Wait,
Emily Heller.
Oh, did she? Oh my god, that's
And
wild.
she just like held it to like her waist, like Getty Images.
I love that.
So
Oh,
funny.
that is hilarious.
So funny.
Also, we can't deny that the star. Thank you so much. Oh my god, you guys.
HPA.
Hot producer Andrew just got us all water.
Mm.
Come
was
on.
pretty good.
Wow,
We
thank you,
love
hot
him.
producer
Ooh, and it
Andrew.
tastes really good. Let's
does
just take
really-
a
yeah.
Let's take a break to take a sip of our Poland Spring water bottles. Thank you, Poland Spring.
A New York institution.
Yum.
Yes.
So the great thing about the Golden Globes
Oh,
is
yeah.
that we got the meme of the year, which is Fiji Girl.
Fiji girl.
Fiji Girl appearing in.
Can I just say I think she was probably like a bit of SpawnCon. Like the Fiji people were like, all right, Alexis, you're going to photobomb all these red carpet photos. And like that was like engineered. There was like,
I love it.
Like, okay, all right, yeah.
I
think that's
loved
great.
her, but there were a bunch of Fiji girls walking around the carpet, all with trays full of Fiji, with bouquets of Fiji. And she was the one who got to sort of sneak into these pics.
It's like with anything, though. It's rule of culture. One of you is going to rise to the top.
Let's say
It's
that.
rule of culture number 88.
Right, yeah.
One of you is
gonna
going to rise to the top. That's what they probably said to all the Fiji girls in the beginning of the night.
This is it.
Like, look,
You
here's
create your destiny right here.
here's the deal. There's going to be cameras. You know that's true.
Yes.
What you have is your trays of Fiji
Yeah.
and your opportunity right now.
Is this
So
indoor
take your
conversation happening
opportunity.
or an outdoor
I
conversation?
think
Is
it
this
happens
right?
outside early in the day.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yeah.
I think all the girls are actually very hot.
Yeah.
Like they're all really, and some of them maybe even had to sit down.
They were
Yeah.
up since what? Probably like 3?
I
Three.
think they were up for a long
3
time.
a.m.?
3 a.m., 4
Yeah,
a.m. to
I
get
think they
down.
were up since 3 a.m. getting hair and makeup. And also, you know, I think you probably have to do a little bit of weight training to be able to hold all that Fiji.
It's insane.
I mean, this bottle right here, and it's not a Fiji. Now I have to
No.
give it that. It is a Poland Spring.
Yes.
But this is heavy to me.
This
this is heavy.
Oh, and imagine.
Imagine more than one of these. I'm going to try to hold 2.
Here.
This is horrible.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's horrible.
I'm indoors and I have to do it. I mean,
You're
hated
sweat.
that.
You began sweating immediately.
I did.
Yeah.
I hated that.
I hated that. Imagine having to do that all the time. Somebody's like, you're holding a bouquet of water. What?
Someone's-
She was giving you full face, full attitude, full star quality.
I think someone's what if one of us does that on a red carpet someday as an actual, like as talent, but we're like our look is we do a tray
of Fiji?
I think that'd be fun.
That's a look. That's a good look.
That's a good
Are you
look.
going to the other 2 premiere?
I am.
Yes.
You should do that.
I should. That's what I should do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think actually, I was wondering what I was gonna wear to it.
You should be Fiji girl.
Yeah, I should be Fiji girl. I should. Well, this will come out after that premiere.
I believe
right around the same
right
time.
around, like maybe the week after. Yeah.
Okay,
It'll be great. It'll be great.
So-
I'm just saying, like, take your opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause
So
that's what she did.
I know. I gotta. What was it? Maximize. That is a word
Maximize
that you
your
gave me.
opportunity.
Yes, maximize.
Maximize.
You do. You remember that I said that.
It stuck with me. It stuck with me deeply.
Sorry, was this one of your Greenpoint lunches?
No, this
What?
wasn't. This. I'll tell you where this was, Bo, because you were there.
Where?
This was when we were watching Hairspray live, and Jennifer Hudson was singing, and Matt was screaming over her singing, saying, "She's maximizing."
Because she literally, that song is just
Yes.
Bad! Like,
no. She's just like, get me some of that pumpkin pie, and she's
Oh.
like, get me some of that pumpkin pie, and she's just like giving you Jennifer maximizing.
I thought you were talking about.
pumpkin.
I know where I've been.
I know where I've been.
I know where I've been.
No, it was.
I don't
Oh.
know.
I know where I've been. Like she does.
She-
Like
she made you-
She does.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, basically.
I think you have to take that big breath, like right before it.
so.
Wait,
good.
Matt, that's I think on key too.
That
That
is
was
on
like
key.
beautiful.
You're
an incredible
I'm
singer.
first and foremost a vocalist.
Wait, and I mean that because I'm
Jay.
gonna. All right, I
Go.
won't if you don't
fine.
want me
No,
to.
let him.
Go
Let
ahead.
him go.
I have to.
Go.
I have to say that Have You Heard of Christmas was one. This is my second year in a row seeing it.
Yep.
It is going to become a family tradition for me because you will do it for the rest of my life.
I got emotional. I was thinking he's not like nobody in like our. I just feel like there hasn't been like a Christmas classic standard, instant standard like that in a long time.
Oh my
for me.
gosh! It's
in
such
my world.
It fills such a very specific, must-needed thing.
Yes.
And the show, I saw you after the. I saw you like immediately after the show. You were kind enough, and I don't want to brag to your listeners, but I got a comp.
That's amazing.
I know it was incredible. I felt really, really great. I sat next to 2 people who were just big fans of Matt, and that was very fun.
That's nice.
But then I saw you after, and like my heart was beating so fast because I was like, I could not believe
The talent.
The talent.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe the talent because I knew the man. I believe the man. I believe her.
But the talent.
But the talent. Good Lord.
I was
Prestige
really
actress.
The prestige actress. I'm sitting here like that was your introduction for me.
I was bowled over by by you being so kind about it at the end, and like that was a really good special show. You missed that one. You were at the one on the 18th, but this is the one on the 22nd, which was like the culmination
The
of the whole
last
thing.
one.
It felt like the last thing I was doing in the year.
It's like when they filmed the HBO special of the concert tour.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
very
like
that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
it was really,
It was literally
that's my
imagine
favorite.
digital get down for 3 hours.
Digital Get Down was your example. Oh my God.
That's my favorite show to do, and I'm so excited for what we're gonna do with it next year. 'Cause
Oh.
I think there's gonna be. I think I might
Have some fun with venues, maybe.
potentially. Potentially. I think I might actually make good on my threat to make it a real album. to be
Thank
honest.
you.
You have to. You have enough material.
Well, yeah, and also I've been playing it on YouTube for people and like pointing the phone in their face because I do think part of watching it or listening to it is watching you sing it.
Oh,
and I mean, I'm being serious.
yes.
It is like it is wild.
It's
I was blown away. So what have you been doing, Bowen?
Truly nothing.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
No,
It's
of
real.
course.
It's real.
No,
It's real.
no.
Grab
The
my
talent,
hand.
the
All right.
talent.
Thank you, bitch.
No, of course. I genuinely mean. I genuinely
Absolutely.
mean it.
I think Matt has really. I think this is his year.
Oh
and
gosh.
I truly think this is his year.
This is.
Would we call last year your year? I would say. Well, not to say that you're not going to continue to have many years.
I feel I'm not gonna have a year like that. In a,
Yeah,
in a
you
while,
feel like-
for a
no,
while.
I don't feel.
You
this
don't
way.
know. Here's the thing. You just don't know.
Yeah, who
There's
knows?
no
How do you
predicting.
How do you
anything.
feel about your? Because you had
This year was really kind of like a limbo year because I did
You
a lot
think
of stuff in
2017.
Yeah.
that
that's when I felt like I had like a little bit of work. And then they started off the year really exciting with I was making that show. I had that pilot.
Yeah,
and then
that was great.
Thanks, man.
That script,
yeah,
A+.
Thank you.
Script.
I was very excited for it, and then it didn't go. And then it was
called The Demons of Dorian Gunn. It was a pilot for Pop TV,
and it starred the beautiful, talented
Jeffrey Self.
Jeffrey Self. My God, isn't he just the best?
He really is.
Died listening to his episode of the show with you guys.
He was so.
That was so fun.
He is talking just like a unique presence of the world.
A unique presence of the world who is just like disarmingly grounded, which sounds like you wouldn't suspect anything otherwise, but it's just like you're like taken aback by like what a person he is.
He's a star. You
Yeah.
never forget
he's
him.
100% a star.
You never forget him.
100%. And the cast that we had too was like Chrissy Fit and Latifah Holder and
oh my God,
John Benjamin. It was awesome. It was a good show. And unfortunately,
Wasn't one Catherine Cohen in a small part?
Catherine Cohen was in it. Yes,
As
she
a
was
drunk girl.
As a drunk girl. I think her official character name was Lady on Drugs. But she was great. She was so great.
The script was really fun.
Oh, thanks.
It was great.
Yeah, we had a good time. We had a good time writing it. We wrote a couple more, and then they were like, "Nope." But that's okay. And then, so I think like this year was sort of like after that. Then I had like I did some fun stuff over the summer, and then but then it sort of was like a quieter year.
Quieter year?
Yeah, that was how I'm reflecting. Only thinking about that because it is the new year right now, and then you do that little personal
Totally, you
reflection.
always do. Yeah.
There is
You had
that
a great
thing
year.
too. I
Yep.
mean, Bowen had the year.
The year.
I think like we just talked about this. The second half of the year for you was like, wow.
Second half was fun, but I'm also in this place now where I'm like, I don't have anything that like has my name on it, just mine that like I can put out there that I've done in a while.
I think that will.
But, like I think I will. I know
It's part of it. Yeah,
I know.
Probably,
I think
yeah.
it's really even just like literally doing a live show that's like
your thing.
me on a stage. I don't know, and that's not like that's just something that like I'm craving that I haven't put out in a while.
Yeah.
And I am excited to potentially work on something.
It certainly felt good to like feel
it was
like
so cool just to see you on stage.
Well, just to feel like you put all your energy and personality into one little thing and be like, wow, like, and also like, thank God I filmed it. I almost didn't.
Oh my God.
But like, I was like, I can't believe what an idiot I was. Like, I got the guy.
Oh my
to
God,
film
I
it.
want to smack you so
The guy, I
hard.
got
Thank
the guy,
God you did.
I know.
But I would be like punching you right now.
Well, I was
I'm
like-
a violent man.
I felt like an idiot because I was like, wait, I did this 4 times and I'm not going to film it? Like, am I insane? Like,
insane.
And that was my mistake last year. I think I didn't film it, and that's why this year, like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
happy with the way it went this year. But like, I'm thinking I would kind of want to like go around with it and do the show around. And
Do the show
I
around.
feel like you could just, I mean, like you could just take over radio and do it.
let's take over radio.
Take over radio.
It
That's a
has
fun
that
heist
scale.
little
The
movie.
Rockettes will just take a break that night.
Exactly. I wish that's what Widows was about. It was just like,
Although I hear in Widows that I haven't seen it, but I hear it's like that they do the heist, it like builds up to this heist, and then it's like, and then you cut to we're about to do the heist, and then it cuts, and then they leave, and they're like, okay, we just did the heist.
No, what Widows is really good.
yeah, really
like
Okay.
good.
it actually like.
I'm saying
builds-
that's fine. I hear it builds in a funny way, and then it like sort of
Oh, for the payoff of it.
for the payoff of it, like like you don't even see the heist happen, which I think is great.
No, you do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
Then I'm working with false information.
Whoever told you this
Was
is a fool.
You're right.
Don't be friends with them. Wait, you know who's really good in it?
Who?
This actress who I didn't know before.
Blonde?
Elizabeth Debicki.
Oh, God.
Oh, she's been in stuff.
I know she has. I just never like this.
Never like this.
Great. Phenomenal actor.
She has a scene with Viola, which is like
Woo.
really good, which is
Wow.
the scene where they slap each other.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Viola slaps this woman across the face
Mm-hmm.
because she like fucked up, and then the Elizabeth, who's like this younger woman, slaps her right back and says, "I'm done with people hurting me.
I love
I'm done with I'm done letting people treat me like that."
I was like
Wow.
on my couch and I went like this. You can't see it at home, but Matt described
I
for
will
Bowen.
describe it,
I just
yeah.
went like this.
Oh,
What
so,
did he just do?
So he just decraned his neck. He retreated it.
He was like, it was as if to say,
Okay, bitch. Yeah. Hey all, it's Bo, and I want to do a quick Q1 check-in with everybody. We all doing well with our resolutions? Do we even have them? Well, if you don't, I've got one you can work on twice every day. I'm talking about your oral health. And with a Quip electric toothbrush, sticking to good habits is simple because the guiding features are like a built-in support system for better brushing in Quip. I love Quip so much. I've had one for the better part of a year now, and I tell this kind of story every single time I talk about Quip. My dental hygienist used to like nag and bully me every time I would get a cleaning. She'd scrape off my plaque and she'd be like, wow, this is an appetizer for your dinner tonight. Ha ha. I'd be like, cool it. No more of this guff, Janine. I'm not going to tell you her real name. But anyway, I love Quip so much, and the reason I've been brushing better is because of Quip, and here's why. There's a built-in 2-timer pulse every 30 seconds to remind you when to switch sides and help you clean your whole mouth evenly. And there's a multi-use cover that works as a stand, mounts to mirrors, and slides over your bristles to pack and protect your Quip on the go. Plus, there are no wires or a clunky charger, and it runs for 3 months on a single charge. Brush heads are automatically delivered on a dentist-recommended schedule every 3 months for just $5. A friendly reminder when it's time for a refresh and to stay committed for your oral health, or to your oral health, or for. But that was a slip that I want to keep. Andrew, hot producer Andrew, I'm telling hot producer Andrew to keep it. Okay, cool. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to getquip.com/ding dong right now, and you can buy your Quip starting at just $25 and get your first refill pack free. That's getquip.com/ding dong for just $25 to start and first refill pack free. What a friggin' steal. I love Quip, and over 1 million happy, healthy mouths do. Again, that's your first refill pack free at getquip.com/dingdong. Ooh, baby. My hygienist's real name is Diane. Okay, I need to tell you guys why I am unique, why there's no one else in the world like me, and here's why. There's no one in the world right now who is reading Amateur by Thomas Page Maccabee, who is playing Kingdom Hearts 3 on the day of release, who God, what else is really stocking up on, or is coming off of Whole30 after stocking up on a bunch of like whole fresh foods. Like I am a very singular person. Do you know what I mean? And so are you in your own way. There's nobody in the planet like you. So why would you buy a generic mattress built for everyone else? That's why Helix Sleep built a sleep quiz that takes 2 minutes to complete, and they use the answers to match your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress. Whether you're a side sleeper, hot sleeper, cold sleeper, upside down sleeper, like a plush or firm bed, with Helix, there's no more guessing or confusion. Just go to helixsleep.com/LasCulturistas and take their 2-minute sleep quiz, and they'll match you to a mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. For couples, Helix can even split the mattress down the middle, providing individual support needs and feel preferences on each side. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for 100 nights risk-free. There are no catches to this. There's no asterisk on this, y'all. Get your Helix Sleep products today, and here's what you're going to do to help your journey. Go to helixsleep.com/LasCulturistas. Get up to $125 off all mattress orders. That's $125 off all mattress orders. I am probably going to pull the trigger on this very soon because I am on the market for a new bed, and I need it to fit me for when I'm playing Tales of Vesperia on my Switch, you know? Like, no one else is going to do that except me, and I need a bed that's custom made for that experience. So, helixsleep.com/LasCulturistas for $125 off your mattress order. One more time, that is helixsleep.com/LasCulturistas. If you're playing Tales of Vesperia or Kingdom Hearts 3, hit me up. Let's talk some JRPGs, because we talk about, like, a bunch of westernized stuff on this podcast. I think I need a space to talk about Eastern culture. Okay, bye. I've never seen Brandon like this in the other two. Honestly, let's talk about this though. The other two, like BSJ and Drew Tarver, that relationship is something that you don't see on TV, where it's like 2 platonic gay male friends.
Hey, that's
don't.
really cool that you said that, because that is the one thing that even though I don't know what their intention was with that character or whatever, I remember when I was getting the opportunity to do it, I was like, I love this.
Yeah.
I love playing just his friend who's also gay.
That's and
like,
it's you leave it at that.
I also just love playing Drew Tarver's friend because he's the best.
Because he really is your friend.
He really is my friend. I always considered him like an enemy.
Always.
Same.
Yeah. I mean, like, I call him a friend, but he's really enemy. He's not a frenemy because it's like, no, we're friends.
We're friends.
But
remember-
you're my enemy.
Do you remember that night at the Comedy Central thing?
Oh my
when
God.
we had that horrible night where we had no fun, where the three of us didn't have any fun together.
Zero fun.
It was such a joyless evening.
Mm-hmm.
No, oh my
We
God,
took
we had
zero-
the best time. We were at that Comedy Central. It was like, I think Tarver and I were comics to watch, and you had hosted it, and we were there at the party, and we were just being the dumbest. There's photos of us in the bathroom with our pants off.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that. There's photos of us lying down in the middle of the party.
Yeah,
I've seen
and
the
Josh Sharp
photos.
was there too. We were
Yes,
in a
and
fucking
Josh.
pile.
Yeah, we were like in a pile on the ground. Like, first of all, who
We were
took that
wasted.
photo? Yeah.
It was professional photos.
It was professional.
Do you remember? Oh my God, it was
right.
that one guy that was there who was like taking professional photos, and he came into the bathroom with us.
Oh, right, to take those
Whoa.
photos. So at one point during
I'm
this,
hard.
5 men went into one bathroom with a camera and came out with some. Yeah,
A
That
pile
is
of
true.
dumbass white gays.
Yeah.
That's a porn setup with no payoff.
Yeah.
It's true. There
I
was no
love that.
payoff.
There
that
was
night.
literally no. I think I got into a cab and went straight to like a halal food place, and I was like, all right, I gotta go home. No, he's truly the best. I love him so much.
He's great in the show.
And he's so good in the show.
so good in
and
the
you guys
show.
just had Helena on
Helena.
too.
we had
And
Helena. We're having Drew.
You're having Drew.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's gonna, guys. You guys have already seen the episodes. I got a chance to see them too. It is such a good show. Wait,
It's
you guys
so
hear
good.
that?
Oh
We
yeah,
hear that.
that's the truck. backing
Okay,
up.
I was like, oh wow.
It's a show that I was telling Helena that like captures like the tone of life, tone of life, but like the things, the realities that we sort of live in, where it's like, oh my God, yeah, like that is something that happens. Like there is this thing that happens where like you're hanging out with a group of other gay people and they're like, oh my God, you do anything, and they're like, you're so funny.
yeah.
And like so like spoiler alert, that's like a bit in like one of the episodes, and like just there are truths that are captured that are so funny and fun to watch.
Jimmy Fowley, that plays
So
that
good.
lead Instathought, was on the show in LA, and I had always wanted to meet Jimmy, and so I met
So
Jimmy.
funny.
And now can call him a friend.
Okay,
And
not an enemy.
He
Not an
is
enemy.
so funny in that part. Like,
So
and
funny.
all
He's
those
great.
gays were so funny.
So
that
funny.
one.
Yeah.
There's that one guy who has like that huge smile, and it's just, I love that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a great.
It's very cool the way it was cast too. It's very like it's every episode. Sudi's in it.
Sudi's in it.
Yeah.
Sudi's
Every
so funny in
episode,
it.
like there's someone that you're like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is very exciting.
Yeah, it's fun.
but also I think that like even if we're lucky enough to like know maybe a lot of the people
Yeah.
that were in it.
Yeah.
But I think even if you don't, you're gonna you're gonna wish you did, because like it's just like you
You're
fall in
gonna
love with
wish
these
you did.
people.
well, every character is so vivid, which is another thing.
Oh,
we
it's
talked
so
with
good.
Helena about how
I guess that Sarah Snyder and that Chris Kelly know what the fuck they're
They
doing.
know what
I
they're
guess they
doing.
might have.
I guess they
talent.
might have some talent. Finally, somebody's got to say it, and I guess it has to be breaking news right here.
Breaking news. Maybe the episode is also called Breaking News.
Breaking news. Chris Kelly and Sarah Snyder are talented.
Wait, what was I just gonna say? Oh, we were talking with Helena about how like she said the culture that informed her was Austin Powers.
Oh,
in
sure.
part.
Yeah.
And I said like, what's cool about the other two, and I love shows like this where every character, every supporting character, no matter big nor small, is just all so vivid. Like
Wanda Sykes'
And
character
Wanda Sykes
is
so funny in this.
unreal on
Yeah.
the show. She says, she gets like the biggest laugh out of me. She just says the word, she goes, sure. And the way, when she says it once, and it's just to Helena,
Sure.
it is just amazing. Oh my God. You can cut that part out.
no, we're not gonna cut
No.
that out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Why?
Because you know what? I'm a fucking prestige actress and I demand my edit.
Who
Oh, and we respect the edit.
who
Yeah.
are the prestige actresses right now that are lighting your fire the hardest?
The hardest? Who are the prestige? Okay. Genuinely. Like the prestige actresses that are lighting my fire the hardest. I like.
You're putting him on the spot with a weird question.
It's fine to put people on the spot on an interview podcast.
It is.
Okay? It's actually fine. That is the tea, honey. You're always like, I feel put on the spot. You're putting them on the spot. Bitch,
The
they
venom.
came to Las Culture.
the
Stars.
venom.
I have venom. I'm a snake. I'm a white, hot rock hair snake. So anyway,
Yes, no,
Name
you're right. I
people.
should remember that I was invited to be on this
You were,
podcast
you were.
by a third party. No direct contact with either of you in setting this up.
Because
And I should
Haven't we
respect.
come so far?
I know. Yeah. I remember when this podcast started, and you guys were 12 episodes in, and you had this old bag of shit on, and I came in. I knew that the I Don't Think So Honey was coming, and I thought, God, I really hope these boys go somewhere. And now look at them having a third party set up their guests. A lovely, lovely person named Sam.
Sam.
We love Sam.
We love Sam.
Yes, exactly.
she's been doing a great fucking job.
I'm sure. Yes, no, and yes, she has. I
Okay.
agreed.
No,
And-
I know. And look, the fact of the matter is, you're here.
Yeah, exactly. I
You've
like
been posed a question.
DeBicky. I like her.
You like
DeBicky.
I like DeBicky. What's her name from Mamma Mia 2?
Oh, Christine Baranski.
Yeah, well, yeah,
No.
she's
Lily James.
Lily James.
Miss Lily.
Miss Lily James.
Miss Lily
We love
James.
her.
You still haven't seen Baby Driver.
I haven't.
She's
seen
so
She's
good
great.
in Baby Driver.
She's great in Baby Driver just because of the way she's like, baby,
Baby.
baby.
She's so funny in it.
She
She
does
is
that.
good.
She just
She
puts
goes,
on
"Baby."
the crazy like Southern accent. Like
Oh, I love that.
it's
Yeah.
basically that. Our old pal Ansel's in it.
Oh yeah, your old pal Ansel.
We
I know
interviewed
this.
Ansel, and he threw the vulture hat.
He screamed at us,
He
and
screamed
it
at
was.
us.
He said it was bad merch,
He
right?
said it was bad
Bad
merch. It
merch.
wasn't our merch.
Guess what, guys? I'm a fan of both of you. I see the videos you guys post,
Okay,
and so I know
Brandon.
what you're talking about.
Thank
You know, I'm actually.
This is a hostily kind podcast.
hostily kind.
It's great. It's hostily kind. I'm doing Sundance for Vulture.
Oh, fun! Oh my god!
Are you gonna be there?
No.
Okay. The way you described me made me feel like
No, but Sundance is so
I'm really
fun.
excited.
Have you ever been?
No.
It's so beautiful. Well, the surrounding. Yeah, it was just like the mountains. I was only there
Yeah.
for like a couple
I mean,
days.
yeah,
but-
you're Provo, Utah. Provo?
Mm,
No,
Park City.
Park City. Park City. Yeah.
Park City, and the list of people that I got that I'm gonna meet.
Whom?
You can't say.
No, you can't say.
I mean, I think
Mouth one.
I will just say one.
Okay,
just say
that's
one.
fine. That's
I'll
good.
say 3 letters.
Okay.
Okay.
J F K.
AOC.
What? What is she
Really?
doing there?
Apparently, there's a documentary about her like candidacy and then successful campaign and surprise upset, and now what she's doing. Apparently, they captured it.
That's beautiful. I
It's
can't.
called Knock Down the
Oh.
House. I'm really, really excited.
And you're gonna talk to her.
I'm going to talk to her for 10 to 15
and you
minutes.
have to talk to her about
10 to
Drag
15
Race.
minutes.
I'm going to talk to her about Drag Race. So literally,
Oh
I
my
was
God,
like,
she's
what am
gonna
I going to
fall-
talk to AOC about? Because I was like, there's so much.
I know, but
Yeah.
you'll know. Just talk about Green New Deal. Talk about fucking all just whatever.
I do want to get her
Being a
Drag
villain?
Race takes.
Yes.
I want to find out what she thinks about Cuomo all of a sudden being like, actually, the L's not shutting down.
That's fun. You have to ask her about that. No, and then talking to her about Drag Race on Vulture is perfect.
I know.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, when we last did that,
Yeah.
and I just
Was
met
that a
with them.
Tribeca?
It was.
Yeah.
We did a Tribeca, and then we did Vulture Fest.
Yeah.
And it's like we had that weird thing with Tracy Morgan.
Oh, sure.
So I just told them like, I'm just gonna be fun the whole time, and like, you know.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's great. That's what we want you to do. So it's like, I'm not gonna come in there with any hard fucking questions.
That's-
I want
yeah,
everything
yeah.
to just be fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
Make it fun.
You know?
Make it fun.
You're not gonna like call someone. You're not gonna like do the research, pin somebody down.
No, I'm not
have,
gonna
like,
figure out
a
what
fucking,
any
like,
of them are
gotcha.
actually there for.
Yeah, no, that's very funny. All right, I'm looking at you, and I think you might be in a movie about saving animals
Right.
from swamp.
the swamp.
From the swamp.
The list of people is fucking crazy.
Is it
like,
cool?
Like
Wow.
I'll show you later, but it's
Okay.
crazy. Some of them are, but I will say that AOC is going to be there. And I'm really
That's so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my god.
because we actually reached out.
I love
we
Anthony.
reached out when she first. I love Anthony.
We Anthony. We reached out to her.
We reached out to her to be on Las Culturistas when she first won the primary, like idiots, like as if her, like she wasn't immediately becoming like a national superstar. We were like,
Yeah.
see if she wants to come on. Like, reach out through channels.
I think it's still possible that she doesn't. I don't think so, honey.
I think
someday.
it totally is. You could get Oh my god, that would be great.
That'd be fun.
I would love that. Oh, you're beaming.
I bet she'd be really good.
Oh yeah.
You know,
be
I
great.
met Alessandra Biaggi.
Oh.
Yeah, when I did the Nightlight with Lauren Duca,
Oh, that's fun.
Oh wow.
state senator.
States. Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Another one that's knocking down the house.
Did you vote for her?
She wasn't.
She wasn't in your
my
district.
district.
Okay.
She wasn't running in my district.
But you can know for sure that I always vote for a progressive candidate.
Mhm.
You can know.
You can know.
Always.
Are
you
you
can
guys-
look
are-
at
wait,
me and you would know.
Are you guys progressive?
I'm Republican.
Yes, I'm
Republicans?
more of a
Moderate Republican.
I want to say a moderate Republican. Yeah, I'm a moderate.
Okay, talk
Republican.
about what makes you a Republican.
I'll tell you 100%.
We know that Bowen, it's fiscal.
It is very fiscal. For me, it's very social.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't think that the concept at its core of charity just disgusts me. And when I look at both parties and I see the Democrats and I'm like, okay, that's charity. When I see liberals, I'm like, okay, stop giving it away.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
devalues what I've earned.
Right, of
Okay.
course.
I have
Right.
a MacBook. I have a Casper.
Yes.
I have. Those
are two great
Those
things.
are two great things.
And my parents are
Actually, I don't have a Casper. I have a Casper ripoff.
Oh well, we love those.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm a Republican.
You're a Republican,
And for you?
well, fiscally, you said, but that's
Fiscally.
because my parents are a private prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, your parents.
So okay. Can we wait? The other two. I just want to keep talking about this because I feel like that. I do really want to talk about you and Drew, your characters being like two gay pals, because I feel like it has been explored on TV, but I feel like not in this like frivolous way
They've
where it's
almost
like
always hooked up in the past.
yes,
Like it's always a thing. It's like even
Yeah.
on Looking, it's like
Oh yeah.
Jonathan Groff and the older guy.
yeah.
They had hooked up.
Right.
And then I think in the movie they even talked about hooking up again.
Sure.
And I was like, yeah, which I get. It's like so many of my gay friends, like that is like, you know, no secret. Like Dave and I, like in the beginning, dated.
Mhm,
You know what I
mhm,
mean? Like a lot. I would say, like honestly, 50% probably of my gay friends. Like not, and it's like that's just kind of, I guess, how a lot of people figure things
Sure.
out.
I think
It's also an expression too.
Yeah,
of
yes,
like,
expression.
It's like a
it's
yeah.
expression.
It's about being an artist.
It's about being an artist.
Yeah.
It's sort of fucked up.
well,
It's a fucked up reality. Like we just accept. We have to accept it.
Yeah.
But I
We
feel
have to
like it's
accept
like
this.
we have to accept it. But
But I feel like I like having platonic gay relationships
Yes.
has been one of my favorite things that I've ever
Yes,
had in my
yes,
entire life.
yes,
I just like
yes.
reconnected with an old friend that I hadn't seen in a long time. But he was
Yeah.
like one of my best friends growing up. And we like reconnected and we're just fun. It's just been so great to have that.
Love that,
And it's like
love
we've
that.
never had any of that history or anything like that. But it is great. I don't
Love
know.
that,
I
love that.
Yeah.
and
It's
they
just-
work together at a restaurant, which is of course where gays
become friends.
Become friends
and gain their socioeconomic
Yes.
power.
Yeah.
I thought for the entire time we were shooting that this was just like a wacky show about gay waiters. And apparently it really wasn't.
Oh my god, I love the acting class stuff where it feels like
yeah.
Barry for a little bit.
It does.
It's definitely very Barry. I also love that the characters not only wait tables together. Do you think the characters wait tables together and then they signed up for an acting class together?
You know what? Actually, that's a great question. I here's my thought process. It was that I feel like my character's been in this acting class for a long time, but
Okay.
quit acting years ago.
But just does it to like.
But just does it
Stay in
to,
it.
just does it to stay in it because sometimes he gets a good note and that means a lot to him. And then I think he was like, Carrie, you should come and do this class. And Carrie was like, okay. I'm sure there's actually lines that describe how they got into it. And I just was like, didn't read
Just
that
like
part.
again, skip the dramaturgical work.
Exactly.
Yes.
Scripted. Yeah, because I don't even see a character name. I just see lines in a script and I was like, okay, I'll say that. And the number of times
Yes.
I've auditioned for things and they've been like, that's the other part. And I'm like, no. The character would say that.
Wait, really?
Yeah. And so what I like to do, here's another
love
thing.
that.
I also don't learn my lines.
Yeah, great.
I've always said this. I said, don't learn your lines because if you are doing your job, you will get the other person to say their line. You know what I'm saying? If the line's fuck you, I can say fuck you to anybody.
Yeah.
But you get me to
Wow.
say fuck you.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to learn the line. All right.
It's like Gravid Water. Every
I get it.
thing, every scene
and
should be Gravid Water.
This is
Yeah.
great because I'm going out for pilot season and I need this advice.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be in LA, right?
I'm going to be in LA.
Yay! I'll see you there.
I'll see you there.
I know.
Everyone's going.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, everyone.
Everyone who
You'll have to stay here with your amazing job.
Oh, shut up. BSJ, this is a great segue into Isn't It Romantic? BSJ loves his question titles in his movies.
Can you ever forgive me? Famously a question.
Isn't it romantic? Famously a question.
the other two.
BSJ was really on top of all his being off book.
You guys
down.
kissed.
We kissed.
We do kiss.
We kiss in this
I don't know,
movie.
this is a little bit of I don't know if this is a spoiler for the film. I don't think it is.
I don't think it's a spoiler.
You
No.
guys kissed in the film.
We kissed in the film.
on camera in front of many crew.
In
front of many crew.
In
And
front
how
of
many
in front of
times-
Rebelness.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
many times did you kiss?
Okay, it wasn't more than 10.
It wasn't more than 10.
We
No.
did like 7 takes total.
Mm-hmm. We did we did 7 takes total, and 3 of which we kissed twice.
So then 4 and
Was
then
Rebel commenting
6.
on how hot it was?
Yeah.
Well, every time we kissed, she'd be like, "Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh, really?
hey guy, I love it."
No, I can't.
No, oh my god, it's it.
Are you in touch with her?
You guys are friends.
Yeah,
you
we're
guys are pals.
We're friends. We're friendly.
What is she even up to now?
I think everything. Didn't she just
Yeah.
didn't she just do Cats, the musical,
Oh.
the movie?
Oh,
She's in the
wow.
movie
Is she
with
with Jennifer Hudson?
And Idris and Taylor.
Swift.
And
Or
yeah.
as I know her, Taylor Swift.
Okay. Matt, this is how much Matt loves saying Taylor Swift. Back when we were in a sketch group together, he brought in a sketch where the entire game was just his character saying, I love Taylor Swift. And then everyone else in the sketch straight manning and being like, no, Matt, it's Taylor Swift. And then you find out that he just mispronounces everything. And then
No, it was so bad.
it's not even like a. It's not.
This is good.
It wasn't even like a hacky. Like it wasn't even a hacky out where it was like, oh, he's having a stroke. It was like, oh, he's just an idiot.
I was really excited about that premise. I was really excited about the premise. And actually, even recently, I tried to do something with Taylor Swift. Like, something comedic. Like,
And Suni and I talked about this. We were
oh,
like,
I tweeted it. I was like, Taylor Swift. And then it did like fine.
Wait, that was something you tried with?
No,
that?
I was like, what did I say? I tweeted out on Christmas I give a gift. My favorite shopping is thrift, and my singer is Taylor Swift. And I was like, this is my first tweet of this month, and it did good.
I love
Oh,
that.
nice. That's good.
Okay, good.
You know what? I think that's good.
I just think
I
it
like
would be
it the
so
most
funny.
coming from you.
Imagine this situation. You see her on the red carpet, and it's like Nancy O'Dell,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "Today we're here with Taylor Swift," and she's like, Taylor Swift is just like, "What?" Taylor, we love the new album. Tell us about this new Swift sound.
It's and Nancy O'Dell's already run afoul of Taylor on the red carpet in the past.
Oh, iconically.
And so now it's just like Nancy can't get it right with Taylor.
Nancy can't get it right with Taylor, which is the title of the sketch. Nancy can't get it right with Taylor.
You wrote a whole sketch about Taylor Swift, and I truly can't believe I still think about that.
So was
today.
there like a moment that you bring it in and there's like a read through?
Yeah,
we brought it
it was
in.
the
We
team.
read
Did it get to its feet?
I think it was the first thing I presented that day. I was like, I'm excited about this one.
And we were all like, and then we all gave
It
notes.
didn't make it into
and
the
then,
show.
And then Suni and I gave notes. We were like, okay, so like this, we feel like we can activate the heightens a little bit more. We were like, what do you do?
Blah, blah.
It's
Blah.
fine. One time Suni and I wrote. Have we talked about this ever? That
No.
one time Suni and I brought in a sketch to Pop Roulette.
Oh, was it good?
Okay,
So this is a bit of a dicey story.
basically what happened was we're going to tell it.
We're gonna tell one
Someone
person.
in the sketch group was very late
Very
to
late to
rehearsal. And this was
rehearsal.
often a thing that happened. Like someone would be late, and it was like often a
The
thing
same
with Pop
person
Roulette.
or just somebody would always be
Well,
late?
this one person wasn't not late all the time, but it was like they were like 25 minutes late, and we needed to rehearse. So I get a text that the person is downstairs having a really hard time getting into the building, Tish, and so I go downstairs and like. It's like a scene. It's like the security guard at the front is like really not letting her through because like she had like an out of date
ID.
NYU
badge,
ID.
yeah.
So I had to sign her in. And as we're getting in the elevator, she turns to me and she goes, "That was the most reverse racist thing I've ever experienced."
So then
And I was like,
and then she repeats that line when she comes into the room, and Suni and I are just sitting there like,
oh my god.
I'm sorry, what?
and she was like, "It was reverse racist." And she kept saying reverse racist.
Reverse racism. And like, I guess it's sort of forgivable. This was back in like 2000,
It was a long time ago.
2013, where that vocabulary was just starting to be shaped around it, like whatever. But like at the time, Sudi and I were like, oh, okay.
So the way that they decided to
wow.
tackle this was not by saying in the moment, hey, this is not acceptable language. They brought in a musical sketch to the next rehearsal, which was called Reverse Racism, which
isn't
was
real.
It's not about how it's not real, and they were just yelling, and it really wasn't that funny. It was kind of just like
bullying.
It was kind of just like yelling at this girl for doing it, and so. We all I remember we all read it, and then it was just like, we were all like, yeah, it's good. I remember I gave notes, and I was like, I just think, probably there could be more jokes. It seems like you guys wrote this with more of an agenda, and probably there could be more jokes. There's no jokes. So then we and this girl was there, and she was like, yeah, I liked it. And then like two sketches go by, and she goes, wait, guys. I actually don't feel comfortable with that. And there was this silence, and I looked at you guys, and I was like, I mean, I think you probably owe her an apology. And I remember Sudi rolled her eyes so hard and was like, I'm sorry, but... And then we got into the conversation, which we should have just had in the beginning.
To write an entire song.
Bowen and Sudi are bullies and vicious.
So, I mean...
That's the most... It's Carly Simon level.
It's no one was right in that situation.
No,
there are
horrible.
no good guys.
Like a bad decision begat bad decisions.
Yes,
but
exactly.
also like once we talked about it, it was fine. But it was it was
Trump was right. There were no good
Trump
guys.
was right. There were no good guys.
There were no good guys. But that was a moment.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Wait a minute. I just have to mention that the day that we shot our stuff, for Isn't It Romantic, was the day, it was right after Charlottesville, and it was like the country was going insane.
Oh.
Do you remember this? It was late August. It was late August 2017, and whatever. I mean, I'm bringing down the mood so hard, but like that was the day of there were many people on both sides. Like that was the day. That
was
And I was reading all these tweets and reading all these articles, locked into a closet of a trailer, just being like, the country's ending. Like like this country is fucked up.
That was a particularly bad moment.
But that was like a dark day anyway. But then I had to go. Kiss Brandon. Had to. Like,
what day does it come out? Isn't it romantic?
February 14th.
13th. Valentine's Day.
I saw.
Yeah, I think it's February 13th. I think.
So it'll be the Valentine's Day movie.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, exactly.
And famously, that spot used to be taken by 50 Shades movies, and now there's a vacuum. And I think Isn't It Romantic is gonna take the crown home.
Can I ask is there any sexy scenes in the movie with Liam?
Well,
I know we see body.
It's a whole bit. I mean, that's like the whole thing. It's like, it's a fun sketch in that, like, she's living in this world. She wakes up in a world that is governed by the rules of a rom-com.
Right.
And so anytime there is a sex scene, it's like it cuts to the next day.
Yeah.
So it's sort of funny. That's like a little spoiler.
That's what it is.
So she never gets it in with Liam.
You're just gonna have to spoil it. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, it's very fun.
You guys just did a film with two actors who are now married to humongous pop stars.
Oh, Priyanka and Liam.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Right. I know. I got I sent Priyanka an Applebee's gift card for her wedding.
Did you really?
No. You should have. That would have been so fucking funny.
I know.
She would have loved it.
I think I texted Betty Gilpin. I was like, you want to go in on this? She did not respond. But
that would have been so funny.
Yeah.
To send her just $25 to Applebee's.
Oh my gosh.
Half off apps every night after 10.
Exactly. After 10, honestly, get the chocolate molten lava cake. It is to die for and perfect for two.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pri and Nick.
Back in the day, I used to fucking kill it at Applebee's after 10 p.m.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Spinach dip.
Applebee's is a good moment.
Yeah.
When you're at an Applebee's, you're there for a reason.
You're there for a reason.
Do you have a favorite chain?
I was going to say I'm a Chili's queen.
Chili's is really good too.
I love Chili's.
Yeah, I like
Cajun
Chili's.
chicken pasta, classic.
Yeah.
I'm a TGA Fridays girl.
Yeah, are you really? You like that Jack Daniels?
I love
the barbecue.
that. I think they have the best wings. And
you like the decorations?
For me, it's like the wings define the place.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to go where the best wings are.
Yeah.
If the wings are good, then the quality trickles down into the rest of the menu.
I would
because
say.
they took I see that.
They took care of their keystone species.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything else in the food chain literally makes sense.
And I feel it's like, well, at least the wings were good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if something comes out and it was like, oh, this cheese, this on my Monterey Jack isn't melted all the way. Or like, you know what I mean? Like it's like you're still out of chain, but at least the wings were good.
At least the wings were good is a good, like, I feel like you hear that, like you're in the car with your family driving away from the TGI Fridays or your friends and it's silent for a little bit because maybe the car's still cold and you finally like pull out of the parking lot and then you're like on the road and then finally somebody breaks the silence with us. Well, at least the wings were good. The wings were good.
And then everyone cacophonously is like,
yeah. They were great.
Yeah,
They were great.
yeah.
Oh my God. Put on that Taylor Swift song.
I wanna be an end game, Taylor Swift. Wanna be a first string. Did you guys happen to? I know you've seen at least a little bit of it because we watched it on New Year's Eve. But you didn't see.
I've almost clicked on it, but then
What we're talking about is the Reputation World Tour
Stadium
on
tour,
Netflix.
stadium tour.
Reputation Stadium Tour. Yes.
Who is it great?
I love it.
Yeah. Did you see it live? Did you see it? You did.
Went. My friend Rob and I went, and it was really fun. Like it was like.
Is that the one where she had like the guests? Like March
She
the
had
parade?
Camila Cabello
And Charli
XCX. And there was no guest at the one I was at, but Troye Sivan was at one day, which would have been really cool.
That would have been
Yeah.
fun.
Oh man.
I
love him.
Love him. Leland, the guy who co-writes a lot of his songs, wrote for the other two.
Yeah, isn't
Wrote
that
all of
wild?
Chase's songs. That's so funny.
Yeah.
We're trying to get him on the pod.
Oh my gosh, what an awesome, what a
Talent.
cool talent.
What a talent.
Speaking
cool
of talent, yeah.
Speaking of talent.
Speaking of talent.
I mean, well, here I have one more wings question for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, boneless or bone?
Okay. I thought you said Bowen.
Oh yeah, me too. I thought you said
Boneless wings or bow and yang?
I know boneless is like so juvenile. And if I'm in a wing, then that's like so fun. But I feel like I gotta go boneless, but that makes me a child. I know.
I don't know. I think it's like fine to just like to be eating all of it. You know what I mean? Like the thing about the wings is
convenient to just pop it in your mouth.
Yeah. And also, you know, I feel like you can dip more. And like the thing about wings with the bone is when you dip in the sauce, like oftentimes like the sauce will get mostly on like the bone part, or you know what I mean? And also it really drives me crazy when people eat wings and they don't eat everything on it.
You're dipping the bone into the sauce?
No, I'm just saying that because the way that you hold the wing with your hand and you dip it into the sauce.
No part of the bone is being exposed to the sauce. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm just saying that oftentimes, like, just the shape of the wing, like when you dip it into the wing sauce or whatever you're dipping it into, like, I feel that
The blue cheese or the ranch.
the blue cheese of the
What do
ranch,
you
like,
feel?
it gets on the top of the wing, and that's not the edible good part.
Are
Like,
you talking about a drumstick though? You're not talking
talking about a
flat.
drumstick.
You're not talking
and,
about flat.
and the thighs are even harder.
The flats? Yeah.
Yeah.
The flats.
The wings or whatever they are.
I just think, you know, it's really a lot going on.
There is. There's really a lot
But I
going
pick
on.
bow and yang.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I honestly, boneless
Thank you.
wings or bow and yang, bow
If
and
it's
yang.
between boneless wings and bow and yang, I do pick bow and.
Yeah, I do pick
Thank
bow and
you.
too. Yeah. Though I
To
yeah.
dip.
To dip. I'd like
Just
you
to
and Blue,
have.
yeah, just to have. Just to have on my plate.
to have to hold.
Like to have
have
to
and
hold.
hold.
But that's crazy because if we literally had a nationwide vote right now,
Wings would win.
wings would win. I think because most people. I mean,
Don't
you're
know
very
me.
well known, but out
Most
of
people
everyone in the
don't know
country,
me.
most people don't know you, and I
They
think
know wings.
they know wings. So that's a really scary thought, though. That's where we are at Trump's America. People would pick wings over a human being.
We have to remember, hey, HPA, can we just make a note on the day that this releases, text me to make sure that I do an Instagram story poll. Okay. Bow and yang or boneless.
Or
okay?
boneless wings.
Thank you, Andrew.
And I'm really scared of the results.
I know.
You don't actually have to do this. I'm so sorry.
No, you do. You do.
I'm wondering,
great.
like, do you?
You do.
I mean, does that like upset the median of what it is? Like, if you're like if you're the person posting it, and you are Bowen,
You're right. So then
I'll post it.
HPA.
Text me, HPA. Text
Matt.
me.
Text
Make sure
Matt.
that I know on the day of release to
Uh-huh.
put up a Instagram story, which is boneless wings or bow and yang.
Yes.
boneless wings or Bowen Yang.
We'll really find out who thinks you're delicious. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Oh my God.
Taylor Swift. Ha ha. My name is Taylor Swift. Ha ha. This is my world tour. We're going to every city.
Name them.
Nashville, Tennessee. Columbus, Ohio.
Oslo.
San Francisco, California. Oslo, Norway. Trinidad, Tobago.
Zurich, Switzerland.
Zurich, Switzerland. Sydney, Australia, Brisbane, Australia, Melbourne, Australia, and then
Perth.
Kyoto. We're going to Kyoto.
The temples, the pagodas. We're doing a show at a pagoda.
We're doing. She all of a sudden talks like that's. We're doing a tour. She talks like Nicki Minaj.
She talks like Leah Remini.
Leah Remini.
Wait, are Leah and J-Lo like actually? They're like friends from way back.
Legit best friends.
That's
Isn't that crazy?
That's
Like they've known each other forever.
Wild.
You have to literally either read the book, which is Leah Remini, Escape from Scientology, which is the name I make up that it's called. I call it Leah Remini, Escape from Scientology.
Like it's a fucking.
That sounds like
and
Disney
I call her
ride.
show Leah Remini versus Scientology. Like she's fighting it.
That sounds like also like a good ride at an amusement park.
Yeah, no,
honestly, and when I own a theme park one day, one ride will be called Leah Remini, Escape from Scientology. The pre-show will be her being like, "All right, everyone, get in." Be like a screen of her. She'll be like, "Get in, hurry! There's not a lot of time. All right, me and my friend Jen have to drive you downtown."
I'm the kind of person who drives you downtown.
I'm the kind of person who takes a whole bunch of people here at Matt Rogers Land, and we go down to the Search of Scientology,
Also-
so we can really figure out what's going on, and because they're people.
After the ride, go to the gift shop because I'm the kind of person who goes to the gift shop.
Because I'm the kind of person who, after I get off the ride, I go to the gift shop.
And I'm the kind of person who really keeps his arms and legs inside the ride.
I'm the kind of person who would never touch an animatronic, which there will be many. And I'm the kind of person who's telling you right now, if you have heart, back, neck, or problems with a sensitivity to strobe lighting, or you're a Scientologist, you can't get on this ride!
I have a question for you. On this ride, are the animatronics, are they actual moving animatronics, or is it just like frozen? Is it like Seven Dwarfs where it's like the screen is being projected onto their face? Like, do you know what I mean?
Like
Of
Haunted
course
Mansion.
I do. My animatronics in my park will be state of the art.
Like Westworld.
Yes, you'll be able to fuck.
But right now with the
You'll be able to fucking kill everything in my park.
fuck and kill. But what that state of the art animatronics right now means
At the
something
end, you
different.
kill John Travolta.
That's fun.
Oh.
Miscavige.
Yeah, I
him.
think David
I think
Miscavige.
I think Travolta might be rounding a corner right now.
What after the 30 years?
He's not wearing a toupee anymore.
Really?
Really?
Did you see his Instagram? He's like fully bald and like has like looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like looks kind of good.
Okay.
I think he might be going opposite of clear. No, this is what
Cloudy.
I have to, cloudy. This is what I have to say.
Going cloudy.
He's going cloudy. This is what I had to say. But state of the art animatronics now in like industry parlance means like Elsa moving around, but her face is just an LED screen that's flashing an emotion, a digital emotion.
I feel that we don't necessarily have to go that route with my John Travolta audio animatronics. Of course, there's going to be a Tom Cruise audio animatronic.
Yes.
And of course, in every scene, there's a Leah animatronic being like, "Come on, we gotta go this way. Hurry up! What the fuck? Let's go."
Yeah.
Jennifer's not gonna wait.
Yeah.
And you never see Jennifer in the ride, but it's understood, and she's a voiceover who's like driving the car.
What's Kevin James's show? The current show?
Kevin Can Wait.
Kevin Can Wait.
Come on, it got canceled.
Right.
Come on, Kevin Can Wait, but we can't.
It's so funny that they just kicked out the female Leah and then she came in. Like that is my Leah Remini obsession.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
They
Hilarious
killed the wife.
and cruel. And like Leah is cruel. Leah is fucking cold-blooded.
I don't think that Leah's not crazy.
There you go. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like,
But at the end, but for the purposes of the ride, it's important that we're on her side.
yeah,
Of course.
no, I think so too. I mean, so wait, but so just to be clear about what this ride is, Leah keeps popping up throughout the ride, so she's running alongside the car.
Yeah.
it's
So J-Lo is driving the car because she has the fastest cars.
J-Lo has the fastest.
J-Lo has the fastest cars in all of Hollywood, and that's the justification for why you get in a J-Lo
Yes,
car.
yes.
So, will Leah say that? Will she be like, as you all know?
Yeah, like, you gotta go with my best friend's car, Jennifer Lopez. She has the fastest cars in all of Hollywood. I swear to God. All right, I'm the kind of person who's gonna hook you up. Put our seatbelts on or else we can't even go. And then you get in the car, and then you turn the corner, and it's like very like For those of you that have been to theme parks, like it's very Spider-Man, it's very Transformers,
You know
like where there's screens and there's
this is the narrative.
you're wearing 3D glasses which are to protect you from
Sparkles.
No, from when they come to probe you. Not what in Scientology they what do they do?
They remove
The electrodes.
the
The
thetans?
electrodes.
The electrodes.
The thetans. Yeah.
The thetans. The thetans are coming, and the glasses are your anti-thetan goggles.
Oh,
I
interesting.
love that.
Yeah.
Here's what I think it is. It starts in New York. It starts in the center in New York.
Yeah.
And like
The one in Times Square.
The one in Times Square.
Well,
the one
the
by all
line is literally it's redesigned to look like the Scientology Center in New York.
Then it ends.
It's in mini Times Square of
Yeah.
Matt Rogers land.
Yes.
You drive in Draylo's car all the way to L.A. And then you do the media center that's on Sunset, I think.
Yeah, and there's a drop sequence in the media center.
And then
Oh,
and then media
really?
center goes into
Yeah.
it goes into the Blue Building, and then Blue Building goes into the Celebrity Center, and then it ends at UCB.
It ends at UCB.
Franklin.
But it never goes to Clearwater, Florida.
No,
right?
no.
and the
Florida's
gift-
not
never
a
goes to the
sequel.
Mac-
That's
The gift
sequel.
shop has all UCB paraphernalia. The gift shop has all like don't think sweatshirts and like all that shit.
Love that. Wow.
Yeah.
And just CISO merch. Okay, so at some point in every Lost Culturistas episode, I brandish the fact that I am in therapy and that Matt is not, but don't worry, we'll get him there. But if you are also thinking about getting a therapist but aren't sure where to start, BetterHelp.com online counseling is there for you. BetterHelp makes it easy to connect with licensed professional counselors, caring professionals specializing in the issues that you want to talk about. Whether it's depression, stress, or anxiety, or trauma, or grief, or self-esteem issues, or any combination of those things, BetterHelp can help connect you with your counselor in a safe and private environment, so you can get help at your own time and at your own pace. You can schedule secure video and phone sessions, or text your therapist, all included worldwide, and you can start communicating in under 24 hours. That is huge. That is the biggest roadblock for a lot of people, in my experience, and I was just antsy to get it going. But with BetterHelp, there's almost no lead time in that way, where you're not latently sitting around waiting to talk to someone and get to whatever thoughts or emotions you have out and in the open, and you're able to start making sense of things in a very quick way. And best of all, it's a truly affordable option. And for Las Culturistas listeners, you can get 10% off your first month with discount code DINGDONG, all one word. If you've been wanting to talk to someone, get started today and go to betterhelp.com/dingdong and simply fill out the questionnaire to help them assess your needs and get matched with a counselor you'll love and one that you can always change if necessary. So that's betterhelp.com/dingdong with promo code DINGDONG. Ooh, every now and then I love feeling the fantasy of being a domestic bitch. Yes, I am Nigella Lawson. My father was the Chancellor of the Exchequer. That is the fantasy, honey. And one of my favorite meal delivery services that I like to use in helping that fantasy is Green Chef. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company that makes eating well easy and affordable with plans to fit every kind of lifestyle. Was that a long walk to that? I don't think it was. Just listen up. I love Green Chef so much. Green Chef lets you choose from a wide array of easy-to-follow lifestyles with select organic ingredients. So many plans like paleo, vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, Mediterranean, heart smart, lean and clean, keto, gluten-free, and omnivore are all included. It's truly probably one of the most inclusive meal delivery services out there. There's something for everyone. With Green Chef, it's easy to eat well and discover new recipes every week that you'll love to cook, and you can switch up your meal plan whenever you're ready to try a new way to eat. It's convenient and easy. Green Chef makes achieving your 2019 goals so simple with dinner options that work around your lifestyle, not the other way around. So, if you want to be the Whole30 Nigella Lawson that I am currently experiencing and embodying right now, I need you to go to greenchef.us/ding-dong, because I just made the sesame chicken stir fry last night. It was Whole30 friendly, paleo technically, but so delicious, so easy. It came together in 25 minutes. I had all my ingredients out. It's very, mise en place. Is that what it is? When it's the French way of cooking where you just lay out all your ingredients beforehand so that all the prep is out. Oh my goodness, it was so heavenly. I love Green Chef so much. So again, that's greenchef.us/ding-dong. greenchef.us/ding dong for $50 off your first box of Green Chef. $50 off your first box of Green Chef. And then you can DM me, and then we'll both chat about how we're both being Nigella Lawsons and that our father is a former chancellor of the Exchequer, which in the UK is the equivalent of like the economic head, right? Yeah. Okay, UK people, just let me know if I got any of that wrong. But go to greenchef.us/ding dong.
It's crazy.
I love that.
I think, well, and to be honest with you, one of like the lands in Matt Rogers' Land, the theme park, is Times Square. So like, you know that, and of course, like
there's a Sbarro. There's
a 7-minute Frozen musical where it's just Elsa doing Let It Go.
Yeah.
And there's of course a Sparrow.
Yeah.
And there's like maybe there's like a big screen that has like you can get your picture up on there.
You can do the ride.
Yes,
you can do
yes.
You can do the ride.
You can do the actual
ride.
the
ride. You get on it.
You get on the ride.
And it goes on a wacky journey through Times Square, quote unquote. And then the other lands are, I have to really think about this, but I think there's a Big Little
Long
Lies
Island.
land. There's Long Island.
Oh my God.
The lands are Times Square, Big Little Lies, Long Island, and Disney World. And we just have Splash Mountain.
I love that.
Matt Rogers theme park.
Matt Rogers
theme.
And I'm like the Mickey Mouse of it, and you're very much like the Donald Duck.
Fucking rude.
No, it's not rude at all. Donald Duck.
You hate wearing pants.
I do. Let's make a land for BSJ.
No, okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, how about that? I don't need a land. Just like a fun restaurant that people don't hate.
It's tennis themed.
It's a tennis
themed restaurant
with like a lot of. I would love. I'm just gonna pitch some things that I like. I don't know if this is gonna fit into your world.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Brandon's like tennis themed restaurant.
Yeah.
A lot of bread bowls. I like a bread bowl.
It's called Brandon's Tennis and Bread Bowl. and the waiters are all Andy Roddick.
They're all, are they animatronics as well?
They're no. Well, yes, in that like they are Westworld bots, and you can fuck them.
You order on iPads. They come over.
Yeah.
And
Andy comes
fuck
up.
them.
Yeah.
And they always say, "Hey, I'm Andy Roddick.
Yeah.
Did you call him for me?"
Mm-hmm.
And then you say,
No,
"No,
I wanted my food."
Where are my fries?
Where's my bread bowl?
Where's my bread bowl? I'm
bowl?
so sorry. Yes.
It's Brandon's Tennis and
the
Bread
bread
Bowl,
bowls?
and of course, it's like every screen is showing whatever tennis match.
Yes, exactly.
And
What's a bread bowl?
Actually, just like videos of me hitting tennis
Exactly.
balls,
Yes,
which is just a slightly out of shape man who's like just sweating way too hard.
an audience.
And it's of course it's all on a tennis court.
Oh,
yes. If it's all bread bowls
and it's outside.
If it's all bread bowls, that means it's all soup? No.
It could be a dip.
Could be a dip.
There could be dips in the bread bowls.
I think so.
Absolutely.
And I think sometimes even like if you just want it, there's maybe like a create your own where you can just put like a pile of cheese.
Wait, I feel sad that I think that Bowen needs to have a big ride in my park. I think you actually have the biggest roller coaster there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
called 2018.
It's called 2018, and it starts out where we literally it's like a slow crawl up 500 feet and then a plummet straight down.
Oh my God.
And then the rest of it, all of a sudden, like it's like
No,
you think
you know
it's
what
over
it
at one
is?
point, but then it's like launched and like
You know what it is? This is it.
Oh yeah.
This is like the entire female cast of SNL dancing along the ride.
This is it. No, this is the ride. You ready? It's like Dueling Dragons.
Yes.
Where it's parallel collinear roller coaster at first. They're together. They split up. It's like
It's
crazy
called Cult
journey.
Tour.
It's called Cult Tour. They split up and then they end up back together because the friendship outlasts everything.
Prevails. It's called the Matt and Bowen roller coaster experience.
That's great. The Matt and Bowen the ride.
Cult War.
Culture.
That's good.
I love that.
And what land is this in?
It's in
Long Island.
It's in Long Island. Wait, just so I know, is there anything else in Long Island? Like what else is there?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's a fire island.
Oh,
There's a fire island.
it's an accurate replica.
It's called the Fire Island Experience, and you go and it's
There's
like
an underwear party.
There's an underwear
there's
party.
a bathroom where people are fucking each other bareback.
Yes. And that's the weird part is like you don't know who's real and who's not. Because it's like
Animatronics and
Is it sort of like the pleasure island of?
and that's very Westworld too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that.
I like that too.
Okay.
It's gonna be really cool, and I'm not necessarily ready to announce more parks opening, but
Okay.
I'm definitely interested in making this a resort.
But there will be
because there is a Margaritaville.
There's a Margaritaville and there's a Kelly Clarkson land that's opening up in 2022.
All I'm saying is we're in talks with Kelly about opening up potentially maybe a theme park, a Kelly Clarkson related theme park.
Yes.
With a Because of You flume, and
you get to go behind those hazel eyes,
and there's a haunted house called Behind Those Hazel Eyes.
Yes,
and it's really just like a very scary ride,
and everything's
You have Splash Mountain and a Because of You flume
in a different
too
park,
many flume rides.
No, because the Because of You flume is actually really sad and deals with divorce, and Splash Mountain is more.
You've gone through
divorce,
right?
Zippity doo dah and all that stuff.
Yeah, you and Kelly have both gone through divorce.
I know. I don't need to have gone through the divorce to
and neither
understand that it was
does
hard.
Kelly. Neither does Kelly.
Kelly's parents went through a divorce.
Oh, okay.
So that's what Because of You is about. And me as a fan and the architect of the theme park knows
She did
that.
such a good job. You felt it. You don't need to have to experience.
Exactly.
There's a delirium look in your eyes that is just
no, I'm so excited about thinking
I
about
know.
this. This has been my favorite thing to talk about.
I love this so much.
I think Matt will get a theme park by the end of his life.
Here's what I think. If Dolly Parton can have one, I gotta have one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have to have
HPM
one.
is here. Hi, Mag.
I love that.
I love that too.
I love that for me.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
I love that, honestly, though, for me.
You know what? When I was little, what were your dream jobs when you were little? Like, what did you want to do? Like, before comedy or acting was even a thing. And I would imagine that for a lot of us,
Sure.
we grew up like watching the Oscars, and we've talked about this.
Yeah,
But what was the job that you wanted?
I was really into drawing as a kid. It was either going to be astronaut, LOL, just like mask drag, but then also,
Is it?
I guess.
No. I'm not challenging you. I've never thought of it that way.
For me, it felt like a thing to fall in line and say, yeah, I'm going to be an astronaut.
Yeah, like one of those things, one of those stock answers.
You can take cover behind it as like a nerdy, effeminate kid.
It's a boy answer.
Totally. And then, so it was that, but then it was also like, I was drawing shit into like photo albums and like making these like stories up. So I was like, but then like it sort of translated where it was like this creative instinct to like make something. That was me.
I always weirdly wanted to be, and I don't think I understood what this was, but I was like, I want to be a psychologist.
Oh, wow.
Like, I think I like the idea of like talking to people about their problems, which I think I was just like a gossip.
Yeah.
But then
our future podcast.
Right. When I got really, really obsessed with Roller Coaster Tycoon, I really wanted to design roller coasters.
Yeah.
I really wanted, but I think what I really wanted to do was be the person who created the stories for the rides and like did all the fun stuff. Like said, and there'll be fire here, and here there should be water, and here there should be wind, but which is not a thing.
You didn't want to actually be the Imagineer. You wanted to be the person telling them what to do.
Well, because then I found out what the Imagineers really are, and they're scientists. They're essentially genius engineers.
RJ at Epcot.
They're
our pal.
You have an Imagineer.
We have a friend.
We have a friend who listened to the pod. The last time we went last year, hooked us up with some great fast passes. Was so sweet. He's an Imagineer. It's crazy.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
They have a
job.
podcast.
Yeah,
where they talk about Disney and stuff. And I'm coming back. I'm going to do the Walt Disney Marathon.
Yes.
In November.
I'm very excited about this.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. And it's through the parks.
I believe that would be like such a missed opportunity if it wasn't.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it has to be. Yeah.
What about you?
I think I wanted to own like a restaurant or something. I think
stressful.
it is stressful. I think it was that. Children's book author. Like I wanted to do that. I was into drawing, comic book artist, and then other. Yeah, I guess that's what it was. Yeah, those were probably the main ones for me. Nothing too exciting.
But the thing is,
actually, at one point I wanted to I just wanted to be a businessman. I had like my dad's briefcase, and like I just used to walk around the house with it and put my papers in there, and I had papers.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's just a kink.
Yeah.
That's just like a
That's a kink. What you were experiencing was you had a kink.
You had a kink for
You wanted to fuck men.
You had a white collar.
Is that
kink.
what it was?
Yeah, you wanted to fuck
and
men.
that's a kink. When you want to fuck guys, that's so
that's
deep.
a fucking kink.
It's actually Roller Coaster number 90. When you want to fuck
guys,
that's
a kink. No matter what gender you are, if you want to fuck a man,
you're a kinky
kink.
one.
Someone did ask me this though last night. They were like, what would you do if comedy didn't work out? And I was like, and I had that lame answer and they said they say this in Maisel too, where I was like, I couldn't do anything else.
Yeah, I have no other skills.
But like, that's what it was. I was like, I don't think I have the skills to.
Well,
do
you
something.
literally have other skills.
But like, not something.
You had another career.
Not something that I could like sustain or that I could have the interest to invest in.
To sustain your own happiness.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Like not enough fuel to kind of wake up every morning and feel satisfied.
It's like Glenn said at the Golden Globes, we need, as women, we need to fulfill our personal goals.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they're too nurturing. Well, she said that women just are nurturing.
She said women are nurturing, and that's what's expected of them. And like by nature, yes, they have like it's when you're growing up in a culture that demands you to be a nurturer and a wife and a mother. Like those are beautiful things to have. But it's important and crucial that everyone, especially women who have been cultured to do the opposite, find their passions and are able to say, this is my passion and I can do this and I should be able to do this, which I thought was beautiful.
Fucking love that speech.
That's great.
So
It feels like it could have been word for word what you just did.
I've seen it several times.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was something that you kind of like lost it. You went into your
well, I
mind
became
palace.
Glenn in that moment.
You did, and you transformed.
Do you want me to do my impression of Glenn?
I do.
I'm thinking of my mother who, she was in her 80s and she said, I feel I haven't accomplished anything. And she very much sublimated herself to my father. And I just thought that's so not right. And, you know, as women, we are nurturers. That's what's expected of us. And we have our husbands and our children, and that's beautiful. But we have to be able to fulfill our personal goals. We have to be able to say, I can do that, and I should be allowed to do that.
Wow.
Oh, the land of the free. Her singing the national
Oh
anthem.
boy, at the Mets game.
Mets game.
Oh, it's great.
It was a fabulous speech.
Fabulous speech, and one
It
that
was.
Yes, a lot of
Watching you-
people need to hear.
Yeah, watching you slip into that, Matt, was honestly like impressive. And so when you say you don't have any other skills, Glenn Close
impersonator.
impersonator.
Well, at my theme park, I actually go around doing Glenn Close. There's actually a meet and greet. There's a meet and greet with quote unquote Glenn Close.
It's like,
And it's just you dressed normal.
doing lines that I sort of remember her saying.
it's like, and Dolly when like Dolly Parton will do the parade. She'll be in a car. She'll wave at people, and that's it. Your thing is you're dressed in plain clothes doing Glenn.
Being called Glenn Close. And it's so crazy the amount of kids that want a picture with me. they all clamor for me as Glenn. They love quote unquote Glenn Close.
Oh, they love Glenn Close. My wife and kids
beautiful.
come here because we love the rides, but we love Glenn Close.
Glenn. We love to see Glenn.
We
You know,
love to see
kids,
Glenn.
we just came here in August, but you know, we said for Christmas, we said, what do you want to do? You want a video game or whatever the fuck? He said he wanted to see Glenn. So here we are back.
It's true. Our baby said he wants to see Glenn.
And we gave him what he wants. It's real cheap to come here.
It's very cheap to come here. It's honestly, it's one of the most interesting things because I'll tell you one other thing real quick is that you never know what Glenn's going to say.
I want her to do as if we never say goodbye.
I know you do, but we not sure what she is going to do.
I want her to fall in the manure like she did in 101 Dalmatians.
And you're gonna get that, baby. We love you.
Okay, and if they don't, I will write a letter.
Doesn't she yell manure?
Something. Is that what she falls into? That brown shit? It's not
Somebody. Oh, you know what that comes from? It's when Biff in Back to the Future Part 2,
Back to the Future.
the manure comes on and he goes manure.
That's beautiful.
That was my Biff impression.
That was.
Matt is giving us a full
My God,
resume.
you are a man of.
I think I did too much growl, but
Oh, I thought you were going to say I did too much blank insert drug.
Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did too much coke before this.
I was like,
Yeah.
great.
Mm.
I think it's time.
I did have my first Coke experience.
Ever?
I did Coke on New Year's Eve.
Okay. How did you think?
Should I not talk about it?
You can talk about it.
I
Did you?
I
Were
did,
you-
no, I
were you
did-
there?
I
did
refuse
the
to ever do it.
tiniest bit of Coke.
I will never touch it.
It did nothing for me.
Really?
And I wouldn't recommend anyone
I think
doing
it's
it.
yeah. It's I don't know. It's not. I'm not a.
Wait. Cut this out. They don't need to know that I did Coke.
Okay.
You can do it. I've talked about meth.
All right, fine. Don't cut it out. You know what? I did Coke, okay? It was a one-time thing.
There you go.
It's all right.
It's
It's
all right.
okay. Just
You have done Coke. I know you do Coke.
You're right. Stop it. I'm constantly doing cocaine.
Constantly.
I love cocaine. Cocaine is my favorite. Cocaine.
Cocaine. I felt my most powerful when
No,
I
I
kicked
can't even
someone
have
out
a
of
Red
my
Bull.
room.
Yeah.
When I kicked at a party I threw for Joel Kim Booster, I kicked someone out of my room because they locked themselves in there because they were doing coke inside
That's
my room.
too much.
And then I go,
Somebody was locked in your own bedroom.
Yep.
Doing cocaine.
and I banged the door. Finally, this person opened the door. He's like, just fucking dumbass face, just being like, sorry. And I was like,
this is my room.
hi, don't do that ever again.
Ugh, that was bad.
I just, in front of everybody, I was like, I didn't yell.
No, it's okay.
But I was just like, like the room fell silent. And like everyone heard me say, hi, please don't ever fucking do that.
I remember that.
And I felt powerful.
No, I remember I
How old were
famously
you?
wasn't at that
Huh?
Joke and Booster birthday party, but I remember hearing about you taking your space in that moment.
Had to.
That's good. Way to advocate for yourself.
Had to.
That's what 2019 is all about. Is advocating for yourself.
Being your own lawyer.
Being your own
Be your own lawyer.
Be your own lawyer.
Represent yourself in court.
I saw
It's
this.
actually real culture number 102. Be your own lawyer. Represent yourself in court.
Absolutely. With that, I think we move on.
Is that the hardest drug you've done, meth?
I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
There's the next step up is like heroin.
I think heroin. I think they're on par, probably. Right?
Heroin. It's like
No,
meth.
heroin, there's no going back.
Meth. Yeah, heroin.
Really?
It's,
I feel like meths. There's no going back.
No.
Well, then Bowen's lost
Meth.
to the world.
Meth I did once, and I was like, I'm never doing that again.
I did it by accident one time.
This is such. I'm learning.
The community.
I'm learning that
I
this
was
is
19. I was 19.
Sure, but I'm learning that this is like a commonplace thing where people get tricked into doing it, and that's unacceptable.
It's not good.
I didn't like it.
Insane.
I mean, I loved it. I had to work at the Gap the next day, and I was like, they saw me. I walked in. They were like, okay, you're working in the dressing rooms. And I fucking passed out in the pile of clothes. I was so fucking, I was like,
You passed out on the pile of clothes.
In the back room. Mona, my manager, came back.
Oh my god.
Mona and Rona. I had two
Mona
managers.
and Rona.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
That's a sitcom.
It is Mona and Rona, my Gap managers. I loved working for that company.
Oh man, my dream as a teenager was working under that umbrella of either the Gap or Old Navy or Banana Republic. I was like, any of those will do. And
Yeah, that is a luxury of the Western world, though, to say that.
My dream as a child
was to work for Gap.
Disgusting.
Okay,
here we go.
Okay, sorry, I've been.
Now we're gonna move on
Okay.
to I don't think so, honey.
What does culture mean to me?
We've already answered this question.
Do you have anything new that culture means to you? Okay, then shut the fuck up.
Oh God, Jesus fucking Christ! Just to get this over with, okay? I'm fucking been suffering through an hour and 25 minutes of this
Stop.
bullshit. I don't like this. I don't like this. Hey Matt. Hey Matt, you brought this, okay? You brought this fucking fire. You brought this
You're
fucking
right.
fury.
I brought this snake-like
this.
energy.
I fucking can't. Look, Bowen's over here trying to be a fucking diplomat, being fucking nice.
I don't think so, honey, is our 1 minute segment that has taken the world by storm. And we will be touring this country, this great country, with the show. And what cities will we be going to? Portland, Seattle, San Francisco, Vancouver,
Boston,
Philly,
DC,
DC, Houston,
Dallas,
and Austin.
From somebody who has OCD, I love the clustering of those cities. I think that is a well thought out grouping.
Well, a lot of people are angry because we're not going to Chicago.
or Atlanta, or Denver. And those are all really disparate, but we're gonna make it work.
The reason why we're going where we're going is because
They are close
there were
together.
festivals that were
Sure.
planned for that, so we just booked cities around it. But
Yeah.
we're not shading Chicago. We
No.
are coming.
We-
I would imagine it's going to happen this year.
I've said openly and publicly, at the risk of my own self-image, that I love Chicago so much.
Why is that a risk?
I'm just kidding. It was just a little flavor that I threw.
Oh,
He
okay,
just was
sorry.
very on flavor.
I'm sorry.
It was a bit. But
shouldn't
I
have-
think we
shouldn't
should
be
do
talking
Chicago,
here.
Denver, and I
I'm
want to go to
done.
Atlanta. And you know, bitch, I want to go to Orlando and do a show there.
come on.
We got to go.
Miami?
And now it's time for I Don't Think So, Honey. And should I go first?
I can go first too.
You
if
go
want.
first. I love
Okay,
that.
Here we go.
This is Bowen Yang's.
Fuck, I didn't even have one.
This is Bowen Yang's I Don't Think So, Honey, and his time starts now.
I don't think so, honey. Mary Poppins. I guess Disney for not sending me the actual screener for Mary Poppins Returns. All they did was send me a fucking for your consideration card. Bitch, give me the screener, okay? I want the DVD to put in my PlayStation 4 so I can watch it from the comfort of my own home and not have to shell $30 plus at an Alamo Draft House to watch Mary Poppins and to watch Lin-Manuel butcher a Cockney accent while I'm eating so queso. I love you, Alamo Draft House. Never mind. Your queso is actually really good.
30 seconds.
Because it's a Texan chain, and therefore they are going to get the queso right. But Mary Poppins Returns, I need the screener. What are you... I got a screener for everything else except Mary Poppins Returns. Why are you playing hard to get, Disney? Because you're Disney? No, honey. No, bitch.
15 seconds.
Not if I keep giving you money every single year for going to your theme parks and for partaking in your pleasantries in your parks. At least give me a DVD that costs you next to nothing to make and to ship to me and my address. Let me be an informed voter, and you're doing me a disservice if not.
And that's 1 minute. And that is obviously a callback to before.
Yes.
You were pressed about your screeners.
I was. And
also check your mail though, because I did get that one.
You did?
I did.
I just got the card. I got it. Like, it was a card that was in an envelope full of other screeners. And then the wife was in there, and
you might be able to just get that. You might stream that one
a
online.
link?
But yeah, look into it. Mine actually is very topical with that.
Okay, very topical. This is Matt Rogers' I Don't Think So, Honey. His time starts now.
I don't think so, honey. Mary Poppins Revenge, because
Keep going. Keep going.
I don't think so, honey. Mary Poppins
Title of out.
Revenge Returns. I don't think so, honey. Mary Poppins Returns, because for being so boring in the middle.
Oh.
It was so boring in the middle. In fact, it was so boring that I literally was sitting there dehydrated with boredom after a thrilling beginning.
30 seconds.
And then I left to go to the bathroom, and AKA was just checking my phone. And then I walked in, and it was the end of the Meryl Streep part. I missed her whole part because I was so fucking bored. Like, it's like an hour and 20 minutes in, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to go. Stepped
15
outside,
seconds.
missed the entire 10 minutes that Meryl was in the movie. Then it gets really good again at the end, and I cried. But like, holy shit, Disney. The same thing with Moana. The
5
whole
seconds.
act 2 is crazy
You're
boring.
so right.
You start great, the middle is boring, and then the end is thrilling, and it's like, ugh.
That's 1 minute.
Mary
You're
Poppins
so
Revenge.
right. Mary Poppins
That's
Revenge.
a good ride at
Mary
Matt Rogers
Poppins
World.
Revenge. I think the next
That's a
one.
Matt Rogers World.
That's a Matt Rogers World ride. Mary Poppins the Revenge.
She kills all her relatives.
She kills them all, and it ends really sad.
Yeah, that fucking like little like beak on that umbrella.
Yeah.
Pecks at their skin.
Because actually, what? What the fuck?
Okay.
What? It's actually in Mary Poppins Revenge, the theme park ride that I will make.
Yeah.
It's revealed that she actually is a witch, which makes a lot of sense because
Yeah, I think she is though, isn't she?
Well, she something happens with her that's not explained, where she actually commits to all of her witchy bad parts of her personality, and Mary Poppins
and she's
Revenge.
hung. She's hanged.
She's hanged and comes back as a ghoul.
As a ghoul.
I think there's some fan theory out there where it's the same universe as Wizard of Oz, where Mary Poppins is Glinda's. She's a good witch of the South.
I see.
Interesting, but she crosses over into.
But she does a reverse Dorothy.
She does.
But that movie is boring for like an hour in the middle.
I see.
It's pretty.
But you nailed it on the head with Moana. That is my issue with Moana. Everyone's like, why do you hate Moana? I'm like, I don't hate it. I love it. I just think it sags like no other movie sags.
Yeah, I mean, there's brilliant parts to it.
Yeah.
And like when Henry and I went to go see Disney on Ice, like they did a Moana part, and I was like,
You got emotional.
This should have been the whole movie, just a 12-minute
How
How
far
I'll
I'll
go extended thing, because it's like the whole middle of the movie is like dehydratingly boring.
This is new. I love this new term
That you got
coined.
dehydrated from.
I remember
You're
one
so bored
time
that you got dehydrated.
when I was in AP Environmental Science, I felt so bored in class one day that I literally was feeling dehydrated. And so ever since then, to describe me at my peak of boredom, I'll say I'm dehydrated with boredom.
I love that.
That's good.
Thank you for that Shakespearean turn of phrase.
Yeah.
This is Brandon Scott Jones's I Don't Think So, Honey. He's got something.
I think so. I
And-
mean, yeah. Okay. This is not gonna be okay. Fine.
No, it's
I
gonna be
love
great.
when people do that.
Oh, God. Okay.
Taylor Swift would never.
I know.
Brandon Scott Jones's I Don't Think So, Honey. His time starts now.
I don't think the fast passes at Matt Rogers World. Okay.
I don't think.
I don't think so, honey. Okay? I had to wait in a longer line just to get those. I think you should put those online. What the fuck are you thinking?
Online.
Are you really fucking running this? Are you really running this park, or is it just your name up there? You tell me right now. Is that just your fucking name on that park? You're looking at me, but you're not speaking. Why? Because you think it's my turn to speak? It is my turn to speak, but I'm giving you permission right now. Answer me right now. What the fuck is happening? Why do I have to go to the park?
You didn't pay for the right pass.
Oh, I didn't pay for the right pass?
Got in the amateur line. Which
I got
is,
into the amateur
which is, yes, it is, yes, a way for the park to make money. But if you had in advance got on the website, you could have got the Matt Rogers Whip Pass.
Matt Rogers Whip Pass?
It's called the Whip Pass.
Does it stand for something?
Yes.
Why the hell I pay?
Why the hell I pay? Why the hell I pay and not get the Whip Pass?
And that's
so,
1 minute. And that's 1 minute. Why the hell I pay?
Why the hell I pay? Pass. My Whip Pass gets you to the front of the line immediately, and you also get to talk shit to the people that are in the regular line.
That's funny.
And you say to them, why the hell I pay?
That's why.
Why the hell I pay? That's why. Why the hell I pay a little bit more? Because now I'm getting on the Leah Remini Escape from Scientology attraction.
Why
the most popular ride in this park.
Why the hell I pay is the next question title movie that Brandon will star in.
Why the hell I pay?
Yeah.
I'm Sandy Kenyon, and I say, why the hell I pay for this film?
Oh.
Brandon Scott Jones is the only bright spot in a movie that includes Sandra Bullock in a dismal performance. I hated it.
Oh, no.
I'm Sandy Kenyon, and this is Movie Minute.
Sandy, you that was less than a minute, Sandy.
Sandy.
Sometimes, if you watch my reviews, I mention my wife out of nowhere.
That's a real thing. Sandy Kenyon will just be like,
My wife liked it. I didn't. Now I'm Sandy Kenyon. This is my Movie Minute.
Disney is the parent company of ABC. I work for ABC. I love Sandy Kenyon.
We love Sandy here.
we love Sandy here.
I do too.
Well,
Oh my God, we just sat with a true movie star.
No, please.
Today.
prestige actress.
Prestige actress.
Yeah, I gotta take this.
Take it. Take it.
I'm joking.
Okay, then we love Brandon Scott Jones so
No,
much.
I'm joking.
Watch the other two, please. If you haven't seen
The other two
yeah.
premieres on January
and-
24th. He is in the first episode.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not. And also, just to be clear, like I'm
You're in
sprinkled.
three.
So I'm sprinkled throughout. Yeah, exactly.
You're
in 3
recurring.
episodes. Yeah. Okay.
There you
Yeah,
go.
And I love, but the show is fantastic.
Show is
So
fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Please go
Fabulous.
see Isn't It Romantic?
Yeah.
Starring
Yes.
BSJ
And Bo and Yang.
On February 13th.
Me.
Valentine's Day
and
weekend.
Valentine's Day weekend. And oh my God.
And Can You Ever Forgive Me is in theaters.
Yes, we love you so much.
I love you guys so
Truly
much.
so much.
Truly,
One of-
like, I know it was a little hostile here. And I know that sometimes I got a little heated. I drank 2 waters during this, and I asked for a third, but there wasn't.
I came here having to pee, and I drank a whole water.
And now
You have to
I
really
have to pee more.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's how that works.
Okay. I
Yeah.
love you both so deeply.
we love you so
We
much.
love you.
I really, really do.
And you are a treasure to us.
A treasure to
I know.
us.
Oh my God, I'm gonna start crying.
And don't cry because we have a song to sing,
Okay.
which is how we take out every episode. It's the theme from Leah Remini Escape from Scientology, a theme park attraction at Matt Rogers Worlds.
Get in the car.
Get in the truth. Get in the escape from Scientology. Leah Remini leads the way, and J-Lo drives
the car.
Get in the car. Get in the truth. It's not a religion. It's a cult.
They should be taxed.
I'm
That's it.
Glenn Close.
Hey, little reminder, betterhelp.com/ding dong. That's where you can go and put in a little promo code to get therapy online fast.
Now, BetterHelp makes it easy to connect with licensed professional counselors who are caring professionals who specialize in the issues that you want to talk about.
We're talking about depression, stress and anxiety, trauma, grief, self-esteem, and other issues that we're all kind of dealing with that, we want to reach out and get some help for. And you can connect with your counselor in a safe and private environment using betterhelp.com.
/ding dong.
Of course, yes. /ding dong.
Of course.
If you want to use, our promo code and get 10% off, you would use the promo code
Ding dong.
We just wanted to hop in here in the middle of the episode and say that.
And just say that. So schedule secure video and phone sessions or text your therapist, all included worldwide, and you can start communicating in under 24 hours.
Yeah, and maybe you can even marry your therapist.
Okay, we've been through this. You can't do that.
It's not appropriate to marry a therapist?
It's unethical.
What if they're hot? Should I get another one?
Yeah.
Okay. BetterHelp.com/ding dong.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. For more original podcasts, please visit foreverdogpodcasts.com and subscribe to our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep up with the latest Forever Dog news